Hello! Hello, hello!
Hello!
I'm just moving this chat so I can see the video.
Ah.
Ugh. Yeah, when I sit over here, maybe if I turn this over a little bit.
What's going on, Eat?
Ooh, there we go. Oh, you can see
Hello?
You can see a kitty tail.
The booty.
Yeah.
It's like a beaver tail.
He's just watching.
Scrumdiddlyumptious. That's open.
Thank you. Hello! Hi, everybody.
What's going on?
Good afternoon. Good evening.
Good afternoon.
My name is Russell. And I am a wilderness explorer. Oh, big man, little man's adjusting. You coming to say hi?
You coming over? Hi there. Howdy.
He wants to make his presence known very briefly before he settles down for stream.
Yeah, it's fizzy. Isn't that crazy?
Wow, little.
It's kind of fizzy, isn't it?
Very
Sound
cool.
weird? Whoa.
Is Peanut eating air-sealed flesh?
I'll never tell.
Good job, little. And then he goes back to his box. Good boy. Yeah.
Hey. Good job, Betty.
Good job. You're a very sweet boy when you want to be.
Yeah.
Just not very often. I'm gonna move this beverage slightly farther away from him because I don't
Trust him? Correct.
move these things over just a little bit.
That would definitely
Watch
be
your
correct.
head. Good boy.
Robot, it's good to see you as always.
Hi,
Alley Cat,
everybody.
Skoback, Dova. How's everybody
Hello.
doing today?
Loki tail. Oh, you get
Blood,
a
what's
snack.
going on?
Kitty treats.
Where are they?
Kitty treats for all.
There they are. Look at his face. Big man.
Big man's gonna want one too. If I go like this.
Oh, hold on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There we go.
If I go this way, you might be able to see Big Man. Oh, he ran the wrong way. He ran off screen.
And then another one?
Yeah. And then one more for Big Man, hopefully in the screen
Big
this
Man.
time.
No.
I'm trying to get out of the way.
There you go,
Do you see how he goes
buddy.
like this?
He's so frantic.
And a streamer treat. Thank you, Style.
Today we got a Canadian delicacy, of course. It's Canada Day. Not today, but you know what?
Oh, he's trying to get in the bag. It's
So-
Canada Day weekend.
Yes. And so we went down to our local Timmy Ho's. No, it's not for
Come-
you.
Come here.
These are the Canada Day little donies. Focus, camera, focus. Thank you very much.
He wants it so
Yeah,
bad.
they have little nerds on them. Here you go. Stop. Get away.
Yeah, I thought they look like they have nerds, and it's on like half of the donut.
Some of them fell off, so you can
Oh, maybe they fell.
you can eat those
Okay,
at the
this.
bottom.
I don't think you want this. Sniff, sniff.
He definitely does. And so does Big Man.
I don't know if I want this anymore.
It's your floor. It's all just you.
Yeah, but I most definitely have not vacuumed down here as much as I
Oh
should have.
man.
So I'm gonna put this back in the bag.
Okay.
Goodbye, Canada Day donut. I was gonna let you sniff it, and you ruined it.
Whoa.
Goodbye,
Just dropped
donut.
again.
Well, it looks like I didn't lose any sprinkles on the floor, so that's good. Air cheers. Loki's more focused on the camera. He absolutely was.
You want a bite?
Yeah. Please.
Oh, it's not a nerd. It's just a coated crunchy.
Rip donut.
It's popping in my mouth like Pop Rock.
There's Pop Rocks.
Oh! Ah! 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 Yeah. Weird. Weird
Loki
and strange.
confirmed wants to move to the US, hates Canada.
Yeah. I'm not surprised.
You ruined it, you stinker. He likes to lick the cups. You're a little punk. Why? You never used to try to eat mommy's food. Why are you trying to eat mommy's food lately? That's some bad boy manners. Little mister.
Woohoo!
He's trying to eat my tools now. Get out of here.
Classic. Pop Rocks? Damn. Yeah, weird.
Canada Day, known for its pop rock donuts. Aggressive kitty. Stop trying to eat these.
It's true.
You go back in your box. You're being stopped.
He wants Independence Day donuts, I guess so.
Alright, well, my donut day's been ruined. What are we building today? Today we're going to be working on the Black Knight, the Shi-ve-A from the Gundam Seed Freedom movie, piloted by Shi-ve-A Serpentine. It's got like a serpent-ish last name because he's a Batum.
Serpentine. I say that all the time when I'm running away from bad guys.
What is his name? I will have to confirm. We did debag it so that you wouldn't hear all of the crinkly cracklies during stream. Sure, Serpentine, yeah.
Sure.
I mean, I don't know if it sounds different with a Japanese accent.
Yeah.
But that's how my Canadian mind reads it.
Yeah.
I'm very excited because obviously I'm a seed person.
Mm-hmm.
This is a very, like, knightly looking build.
Mm-hmm. I like the cape.
I really like Gundam kits that look like other things.
That's what I was unbagging earlier.
Yeah, Peanut thinks it looks like a fruit by the foot. Fruit roll up.
A fruit roll up. You know how you get them? They're rolled up and you had to peel off that layer and then you'd eat it. Some of them had little tattoos they would leave on your tongue. Do you remember those?
Oh,
Good times.
yeah, I forgot about those.
Yeah, that's
so
what I'm talking
very excited
about.
to build this because this looks very cute. I also love the color scheme. Very excited.
It's very classic.
AhoyGingerbeard! We're finally building the Black
Gingerbeard.
Knight. Thank you so much for gifting us this kit.
Thank you.
Peanut has a new job and she has to commute now, so we're gonna try to speedrun this
Fruit roll-ups.
for 9 o'clock at the latest.
We're gonna
So
try.
ideally we're gonna aim for a little bit sooner than 9 because Peanut has to go to work early because she's commuting until she moves. So Peanut's gonna help me with some of the first cuts to speed up the build a little bit today. I was gonna build a different HG, but I was like, bah, they got some big back pieces and I can't guarantee we'll get Peanut out of here at a reasonable time. And I was gonna build this one next stream, so I just switched the rotation. We'll do this one for this stream,
and then
the one
for
with the
next
bigger
one.
back piece for the Wednesday stream.
Perfect.
Is the plan. Is the plan. Okay, so I guess we will get on into it.
Let's jump on into it. How's everyone's weekend going so far? Good, I hope.
It's quote-unquote Canada Day long weekend, but we don't actually get a long weekend.
Yeah, it's
Canada
really
Day,
dumb.
It falls on a Tuesday, so we go back to work Monday and then get Tuesday off.
Yeah.
Is kind of how it worked out.
So it's not a long weekend. It's
give
just
this
a
to you for
holiday.
first cuts.
Yeah.
Move this a little bit.
What's going on, Pete? Just finished sanding and building every part of the MG Freedom Gundam. I feel empty at the thought of unbuilding it to scribe it. Dang.
That's always the hardest part.
How far do you go to unbuild it? Do you take literally every piece apart, or are you like me and you just take limbs off and then maybe a section off?
My guess is not every piece, but all of like the big pieces that are stuck together, like leg pieces you could take apart, but you don't have to detach them. Like the left and the right piece, you could probably still.
Yeah.
Weekend is too short. A lot of my coworkers took Monday off, so they're off from Friday to Tuesday and then back on Wednesday.
Yeah.
But me being the shyster that I am was like, nobody's going to be at work on Monday, so it's going to be a very slow day, and I can play video games because I just bought Slime Rancher 2.
Yeah, I gotta buy Slime Rancher too.
This is also
Steam Summer Sale.
This
Everyone
is a very involved sticker sheet. This is the biggest sticker sheet I've seen on an HG in a while.
Oh yeah, this is just an HG.
Mm-hmm.
At least they're big stickers.
Big stickums.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's take a look.
Debating about international trade and factors in investment portfolios, but I think the discussion has subsided. Well, okay, sure.
Normally I put my booklet over here, but I'm going to put my booklet here so Peanut can see.
Beauty.
And then I'll build my stuff, I guess, over on this side. So you need just a runner for this. Let me just drop everything and give you a runner.
Thank you. Turn it right side up.
And then if you have free time, there's all of these, what looks like beam sabers, but I imagine is not 8 different beam sabers, so I'll give these to you.
Some extras.
And then what are you gonna need next? You need A and B runner. E, C. Did I say B or D?
I think you said B.
B. Oh, it's got a gold runner.
Gold. Solid gold.
Here you go. This is for you. It feels like a very long time since I built. Bonjour, le plus joli.
What's going on, Yo-Yo?
Bonjour. Good day, everybody. Good day, Dreadlord. Hello, hello.
What's going on?
Limbs first time. I do want to airbrush it in panel line and stickers and top coat. Building Gunpla can be quite the extensive process.
Kira, Kira.
Kira, Kira. Yo-Yo, thank you.
Yo-Yo.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Merci.
Every time Yo-Yo pops in, it makes me want to brush up on my French so that I can actually hold a conversation instead of whipping out what I remember from my limited vocabulary. You know?
Yeah.
If only I had kept up with it a little bit better. What even am I building? I'm gonna need some stickers. I'm gonna grab my sanding. Does Gunpla suffer from gold plastic syndrome? If gold plastic syndrome is where the gold plastic is worse than all of the other plastics, then yes. If that's not what gold plastic syndrome is, then I'm not quite sure. Because I find that the gold and or metallic-y plastics, you tend to be able to see the nubs underneath very easily, which is a bit of a shame. It almost encourages you to paint over it so that you can't see the nubs.
Yeah.
Which not everybody wants to do, so it's a little bit unfortunate.
Some of these are, I mean, this whole page is in color. It's throwing me off a little bit, to be honest.
You get to see the color of the pieces you're looking for.
Yeah.
They went fancy schmancy for this one.
I guess so. I don't mind it.
It gives you the good.
Mm. For the price compared to the time it takes, it beats my Lego. Fair enough. From Dune.
Lego's expensive. They've got Lego at Costco again.
Which ones?
They had the bouquet, this bouquet, back here. They had that, and they had like a little baby Grogu in like a bucket or something.
Oh yeah, his
His little
carrier
floaty thing.
Cute.
Bucket Grogu. Those are the ones that I saw anyways.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty good. Probably a decent price.
I don't have a very good pulse on the Lego market, but I would assume that it's pretty reasonably priced.
Yeah. Vygotsky was fun. So shiny.
Waka waka
Waku,
Waku, waku.
waku.
Alex Shockwave, almost half a year. 5
What up,
months.
Alex?
What's going on,
Good
Alex?
to see you, Alex.
Thank you very much. I got the Destiny with Zeus silhouette, so I wonder if it'll be a Koski kit. Ooh.
Forgot to...
Mayhaps? Who's to say? I'll require some parts from in the P band. I see.
The Peebs.
The Peebs.
Do that. Okay, there we go. Got my tweezums for some helmet stickies.
Oh, Pete, on peut faire ça en français si vous voulez. LOL. LOL.
Can something in French if you want.
11.
I need to get better at my French. Being Canadian, we take it in school, and I took it up to first year university, and then I haven't used it since, so I lost most of it.
I can read it enough to pronounce everything correctly, but do I know what I'm saying? No. No.
Did I bend these tweezers?
I think so.
It feels like it.
Yeah.
I probably used them to pull parts apart or something and then dusted them. Yeah, they pinch apart. They don't pinch together.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure it was like one of the first times you used it too.
Oh, absolutely. That sounds about right. Damn it. Okay, I can use 1 or 2, so I guess I get to choose the eyes.
Ooh! Oh my gosh.
I can get away from that. Started licking it.
What color options are there?
So they're both black eyes, but this black eye has a dot. This black eye is like the eyes moving and you got like the motion glare, so I think I'm gonna go with this one.
Yeah, that's cool.
What? Don't look at me like that. I'm gonna move this water away. I don't trust him with it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mind you, I am kind of gaslighting him, so it's partially my fault.
We can do it in French if you want. No mercy. Kitty! Yeah, there's 2 of them. Big man's back there, you can still see his tail.
Oh yeah, big man's sniffing. There's a box sitting there that he's sniffing. I haven't been sure where else to put that box, so it's been vibing.
Mm.
He's sniffing it quite intently.
It's exciting.
He seems to think so. Eye sticky's done. Take these guys. Oh, is he eating it?
Oh, he's eating it. Yeah. Oh, he's really going to town.
He loves eating cardboard boxes. Can you see this?
Hey, buddy.
Are you embarrassed now that we're watching?
He was putting his whole body into it.
He does, yeah. Is he gonna try to do it again? You want? Oh, yeah. Because there's no end for him to bite. When there's open boxes, he can grab one of the open flaps and start eating it. But he doesn't know where to begin with this.
Hey, buddy.
Trying to open his birthday present early. Bad boy. Oh, he's giving up.
What's going on, Christian? Hi, guys. Hi, G-sisters. What's going on? Cat treat both. All right.
He's just creeping.
He's creeping. Oh, I dropped it. Okay.
Oh,
Well.
yoinked.
There you go, little man.
I'm sure it was for him anyways.
Yes, yeah. Hey, was that
Hey,
yummy?
big man. Thank you for the kitty treats.
Mm-hmm. Hey, buddy.
He's trying to figure out how to fit in the box. I've noticed Big Man has been laying in the boxes lately when Little Man isn't, but Big Man, like, absolutely does not fit. So I don't know why he tries to lay in them, because he's really got to, like, suck in. He just spills out.
It's just so dirty. It's like, how dare you air that to people?
I'm telling the people, Big.
Don't listen.
Like, Little, you're, like, falling out of your box. What are you doing here, buddy? No.
Almost done my side F RG Suzabi, but I've yet to build the weapons and mega funnels. Trying to build a bootleg MG Zeta from Dabbin. My fingers hurt. Tough build.
Ouchum fingies.
Ouchum fingies indeed.
The side F versions look pretty nice.
I find it hard to picture a kit in my brain.
We did the Sazabi BB. What is going
Right,
on?
right. Mitten! Don't be silly! Oh. I intercepted a yawn.
He yawned and you just stuck your finger in his mouth?
Yeah, and then he just stopped. Bonkers.
Keeps trying to grab the pieces. Look at him, he's staring right at it. Please cease your silliness. Little man. I want another kitty treat from Will.
Alright, Minder.
Big man still here? Oh, big man heard the snacks too.
I give one to each again.
He's like ready to run for something. He's so on alert.
Hey, big man?
He just dives. Feed the beast.
He's always funny to watch. He'll never come to you for treats. He always is at a distance unless you throw him.
Yeah, I don't know why he's like that, because he loves treats. He just doesn't want to come to you for treats.
I don't know.
I think because he prefers to chase them.
You have to stay.
Little man,
You had your snack.
you got snack on. What is it that you need?
What's going on, Wolfpack? Good to see you.
Hi. What's all this? The video that you edited looks really good.
Does it?
Yeah. Well, because I don't know how to do all that stuff that you know how to do, so your videos look really cool. They're more engaging.
I just learn as I go.
I clearly don't learn as I go.
I just download goofy sound effects and I throw them in there. Yeah, I don't mind editing. I think editing is fun. I just, and I feel... I have noticed, I know it's only been a week, but I have already noticed a difference. And even my husband too, he, like at my old job, he started, like at the end, he's like, I'm so glad you're getting a new job because you would come home and you would just be a shell of a person. You're just so exhausted. You're not yourself. And he's like, and even when you say it's been a good day, it wasn't a good day. It was just not a bad day. And I'm like, damn, you're actually so real. That's so true. There's never like a good day. There's just not bad days, if I say that. I'm like, you're speaking the truth right now. And when I get home, even if it's like a longer commute to and from, I just leave work at home. Like it's just, oh, I'm done my day now. That's great. And I don't feel like so exhausted.
Yeah.
I've noticed a difference. It's wild. And I never really thought about it before. But
I saw a father this weekend, which you know, and he was asking how the new job was going. He was worried about you showing up on time for work.
classic.
I thought that was pretty funny.
Fair enough. I was also worried my first week. I was like, oh god. It's funny, like in the mornings, I don't see anybody on the road. On Tuesdays, I start a little bit later. And the roads are busier at that time. So I'm like, oh, okay, note to self. I definitely have to leave like on time on Tuesdays especially. Have y'all ever used small powered sander to clean up nubs?
I have not.
No? That sounds sick. I picture like a tiny miniature grinder that you use on like wood and stuff.
It's like,
Just
it
like
reminds me
miniature
of
version?
a polishing thing from like the dentist office.
Or that. Or like a nail file. The nail files they use it, like the motorized ones.
Yes, actually, that's probably the closest. Getting the sticker into the right spot is kind of a pain in the
I
butt.
love driving on empty streets. Yeah, it's been really nice. And I'm getting used to the mornings. I have my coffee with me. Just relax with some music. Yeah, it's like a small Dremel type tool. Yeah, for nails.
these stickers, I'm not convinced are gonna stay.
Cut these out. There's big and small sabers. And twisting. And twisting.
Sometimes when I put stickers on, the tweezers like scratch a bit of the sticker off.
Yeah, I know.
Which is a little bit frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
Frustrating. The little power sanders also look really cool because then if you start getting into like 3D printing and sanding 3D printing, I think that would be really helpful.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Because sanding this thing by hand was something that I was not prepared for. The amount of sanding it takes and how hard it is to sand the material was really rough. Yeah. And I was using like 120 grit sandpaper.
Yeah, damn.
Remember when we first started like using sandpaper 3 years ago and you brought me home sandpaper from like Nana and Pops and it was like literal sandpaper, not Gunpla sanding sandpaper?
Did I ever do that?
That's what I used.
I thought it was
Yeah, you brought me like literal sheets of sandpaper. And I used that to sand the helmet and it still was a pain in the ass.
I don't even remember that. It's been so long ago actually.
It's not as nice to use as like the sanding sponges and sheets that we have from Disc-Bake because those are kind of like soft and spongy.
Yeah.
This was just horrible. Please tell me you were wearing a mask with resin. I wasn't using any resin. I didn't print this. I had this commissioned to print. And then I sanded, glued, and painted it. I wore a mask when I was doing all of that, but I wasn't wearing, like, a good mask. I was wearing, like, an N5 or something respirator, and it's like, hey, you probably shouldn't do this if you're using a bunch of crazy stuff. And I was like, well, I'm not probably doing a bunch of crazy stuff, so I think it's still okay.
Still resin.
Okay, so I have probably inhaled a lot of resin. I wore like a white hard mask that covered just my nose and my mouth.
Meowdy from the beach?
Doc's at the beach? Doc's beach episode? Tell me how your beach episode goes. Give me the highlight reel. Did you go to the nudist beach on Toronto Island?
Fill us in. Now you're good, Smiley?
I'm
That's
okay.
fine.
I'm okay. Okay, I'm not dying. Thank you.
Thank goodness.
Because if someone tells me I'm dying, I will believe you and I will go to the hospital. Like, when it comes to my safety and my health, I go a little bit crazy. I didn't tell you. My last therapy session.
Oh, yay!
Did I tell you about it?
No, fill me in.
Okay, so remember how I said I was going in for my ADHD inventory?
Correct.
So we ended up talking about a bunch of other things because we ended up getting, like, off topic.
Sure.
My safety being one of them and how it triggers OCD symptoms, whatever.
Yeah.
That
whole song and
that
dance.
whole
Yeah,
song and dance.
Yeah.
So she starts talking to me about how she's going to take my case file and share it with her peers because she wants everyone's opinion on my particular case.
Good.
And she's also like, I'm also recommending you for a psychological evaluation.
Yes!
Yes!
You're winning therapy.
I'm now on the...
You're winning.
I'm on the list for a psychological evaluation.
Nice. I always knew there was something wrong with you. Gosh, I always knew.
So she's putting together the case file and she's going to send it off to the evaluator.
Oh, that's exciting.
So we're just waiting for a date at this point. Very nice. Psychological evaluations also very fucking expensive. Very expensive.
Dang.
You're the boss of therapy! Let's go. Doc also does happen to be on Toronto Island Beach. And I think 2 of them are nudist beaches.
Well, Doc, interesting. Am I cutting out the right one? Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
A Renaissance bird mask? Not quite a Renaissance bird mask. Hello, sisters. Hello.
What's going on?
I don't think I said hi to Wolfpack when they came in. Hello. Have some coffee. I'm so excited. I can't wait to be evaluated.
Yeah, that's super exciting.
I was looking into psychological evaluations, and some of them have neurological aspects, and I'm like, is this when I finally get my brain scan?
Yep.
This is how it happens.
You never would have thought, but look at you now.
Apparently it's like a half day to a full day thing.
To get a brain scan?
No, to have the full evaluation. So I'm kind of excited for that.
Dang, yeah. That's very, very exciting.
The therapist was like, this way we at least know what we're dealing with. Or what we're not dealing with. And I was like, well, the fact that you're recommending one at all means you think there's something there. You just don't want to tell me what it is. She's mentioned a couple different things offhand on occasions. She's mentioned ADHD. She's mentioned OCD.
Yeah.
And I think she just wants to, like, know now.
Yeah.
She's just like, I wonder what it is you have.
Yeah.
What
It's
is
not
this
for you
special
anymore.
sauce?
It's
Yeah,
for her.
yeah.
She wants
the
to
tea.
know. Yeah. She's like, that's really funny.
Very good. But it's good for me to know, too.
Well, yeah, of course.
She kept also being like, there might not be anything there, and, like, there's no negative stigma, trying to, like, talk me down as if I don't want to do it. I'm like, no, bet, I'm there, 100%, put me on the list.
Yeah. Girl, you don't have to talk me down.
I feel like if I was still in high school and I cared what people think still, then I would be a little bit more nervous about it. Mm-hmm. But I'm 30 and I don't care. I'm at the age where I'd rather know so I can deal with it than try to run from it.
I mean, the longer you don't deal with it, you're gonna have to at some point. So just do it now, you know? Just do it now.
I dropped a piece. Oh no. There it is. Curious to see what my special sauce is, you know what I'm saying?
Your signature sauce and spices.
Yes.
Sugar, spice, and I don't know. You okay? Do you mind if I steal the runners?
Go ahead. This one's kind of one piece. Put me on the list. Not something most people would say. You know, put me on that list.
I guess.
If you want to get a psychological educational assessment, that's very expensive.
Yeah.
But those ones are more so for small children who, like, want to see if they have learning disabilities and things like that.
Yeah.
So my assessment won't cover any of the educational ones. So
Fair.
nothing like dyslexia or Asperger's or any of that.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
Blink.
But, I mean, I've made it this far in life, so I'm probably fine.
Yeah.
Where does this go?
Found War in the Pocket on YouTube.
Oh, nice.
On the YouTube. I've been rewatching Markiplier's Red Dead Redemption 2 playthrough.
Not at all like War in the Pocket, but I love the connection there.
Well, that's what I did. I started that on Friday.
On Friday, I ended up starting Squid Game Season 3 with Father Dearest and Bonus Mom.
I haven't started it yet.
I didn't even know it was out. And by the time I got to the cottage, by the way, gang, I went to the cottage to visit Dad and Bonus Mom over the weekend, so that's why we're streaming Sunday at 5. By the time I got there, Daddy Dearest was already ass blasted off his boggin' mind. He's so funny when he's been drinking.
Yeah, I know.
We get our shy and awkward side from our father.
He's so funny.
When he gets drinking, he's hilarious.
Yeah. I think anytime he's just relaxed, anytime he's just fully relaxed, he's so funny. He doesn't know it, but he's so funny. Aloha, Magus. Hydrate. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Sorry, I'm struggling with this very tiny sticker, and then I will take a drink.
All good. Is the cat the Gundam manager? Or was he asleep? Nope.
I can't believe I fricked these tweezers.
DeQuack? Bro, I'm gonna die from this heat. Stay hydrated. Find shade. It's been hot.
Oh, get in there. It was quite windy and nice at the cotty.
Yeah. How far into season 3 are you?
We watched one episode, and then Father Dearest got bored and went to bed.
Classic.
He's like, nah, well...
Well, I'm going to bed. I am very excited to start it. Maybe I'll start it tomorrow night or Tuesday.
It was also kind of like rainy and dreary on the Friday when I got there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, instead of watching more Squid Games on... Do you have the dust vacuum? On Saturday night, when it was like cold and we had done all the stuff we were gonna do and we went inside, I bought an online mystery game. We did an online escape room. And it was like 80s Miami Vice themed.
That's
so
cool.
Dad was like vaguely interested, but I knew Bonus Mom would love it.
Yeah.
We had a good time.
That's cool.
So that was fun. Okay, helmet completed.
Very nice. I like the little side feathers.
Yeah, isn't that so nice? Like a little
He's
bit
cool.
of paint would be cool to like do these little edge pieces,
The
gold
lines.
or something.
Yeah.
Would look really sleek, I think.
Mm-hmm.
What color are they supposed to be? Well, I guess according to this, nothing, but I think with like some gold and some black panel line in between here, that would look boss.
It was 40 degrees Celsius here, 17 here. Oh my gosh. Asperger's still the official name for it. Because everything fully transitions to autism, or are they different things? I think Asperger's is still a thing.
I had assumed it
still
was still
here.
a thing.
Still
Same
here.
thing.
What's going on, Annie Mal? I need to know when the VIP show up.
The dubbing seems off. We ended up watching it in English dub because Father doesn't like subtitles.
Yeah.
I watch it in Korean with,
Yeah, was
with
it
English
super
subtitles.
weird?
Yeah,
Yeah.
watching anything in a different language
Yeah.
and the mouth movement being weird. I did that with Dark because Dark is a German show, so I had to
Yeah.
watch it with
Yeah.
either English dubbed or German with subtitles.
Mm-hmm.
So I tried the dubbing, and with the mouth moving and the
Yes.
words not matching up, it like hurts my brain.
Yeah. I think with anime it's easier because it's not like actually watching them pronounce each vowel.
Yeah, they don't move their mouth. They have like limited mouth movement.
Yes. But yeah, for real human people, I feel like it'd be hard for me to like get my brain into that
Can you cut me
motion.
out this very important middle piece?
No, so you're gonna have to go without.
I'm gonna have to go without.
That is piece what?
D220.
D20.
Please.
D220? Do you have that, Pete? Do you have that one?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah, I'm excited. I gotta start season 3. What a good show. I always talked about it every week with one of the vets at work. And we were talking about it one time, and she's like, I get so amped up and so into it. She's like, my son got home, and it was like a normal time, and I knew where he was, but I like bombarded him at the door, and he was just like, Mom, are you okay? Are you mad at me? And she's like, no, I don't know what, I'm stressed out. I'm really stressed out because of this damn show. I'm like, damn, you got real into it. So funny. Moving through G-Quicks now. All the episodes are
Ooh.
out. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I waited till near the end and binged it all. So I'm caught up. I've seen it.
Pre-ordered another G-Quicks Gundam. Not the one I already have, but another one.
There is
Liked it.
one G-Quux kit we might be getting from our benefactors at our benefactors, our VIPs. Plamod is potentially sending us a G-Quux kit.
Tag you, Plamod.
Thank you, Plamod.
I love Mav tag teaming, that's all I'll say. And now I do want one from there.
There's only one G-Quux kit that I would... there's 2 G-Quux kits I would potentially be interested in having model kits for.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I'm very... I didn't realize I was as particular about kit designs as I was watching G-Quux, because G-Quux is very different style-wise.
Yeah.
But there's 2 that I'm like, you're alright. You're interesting. But everyone has different taste. And that's
The
pretty
Black
cool.
Knight once. Who's nice. Also, hi.
I was a Black Knight
Breathtaking.
once.
We are breathtaking. They haven't renamed it Dinosaur and Train Disorder yet. Not yet. But
Soon.
or Airplane, or, you know.
This was on the front. Oh, and then it
Megas
gets
always
covered.
watches the original language. Yeah, I'm fine with subtitles though, so that's usually, I'll watch whatever
Yeah.
it's supposed to be in.
Our
As
father
long as-
has glasses and he doesn't like using them,
Yeah.
so he watches things dubbed.
Yeah. Happiest Sunday Fun Day!
Sunday fun
Hope you're
day.
having a wonderful weekend in Sunday Omni. Live action dubbing hurts my brain. Mm-hmm. Plan to get the G-Quux G-Fred, Police Saku, Xavier's Gian, Red Gundam. All identical, just with 3 colors. I want Gun Tank?
Good take.
Really?
You've said the magic words.
Oh, isn't that a typical dad move? Yeah, absolutely.
Our dad is definitely a typical dad.
He's so typical. In a great way. And the gun cannon, too. I got the RX-78 G-Quox.
I've been learning how to golf lately. I went to the driving range and then up at the cottage. Dad's been lending me all of his hand-me-down clubs that he doesn't use anymore.
Mm-hmm. Ah, sorry.
So he taught me some, like, pile wedge or something. A PW wedge. He was teaching me how to use that up at the cottage, and we were trying to hit golf balls into, like, a little net, which was a lot of fun. But it was cool to have, like, a dad teaching me how to do something moment, because I'm 30 now. I haven't had a dad teaching me how to do something moment that wasn't fixing my house for a very long time.
Yeah.
Takes me back to when we were like 12 learning how to play football.
Yeah.
It was very, very sweet. Boink. Would be nice to be able to use Bonus Mom's hand-me-down clubs, but she's a lefty, and I'm a righty when it comes to golf.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. I'm gonna be a golfman. Not at all. I just want something to do since I missed volleyball.
Fair.
I like being active. Pitching wedge, PW. What did I... Pile driver wedge. Sand wedge. So there's different ones. A pitching wedge and a sand wedge. I'm guessing...
I love sandwich.
Sandwich.
I love sandwich.
I'm guessing sand wedges are when you're in the sands, and a pitching wedge is when you're on the greens? Why
Pitching
is it
is throwing, silly goose.
You're throwing...
Throw the ball. Gosh. I thought you just said you were learning golf.
Well, I've hit a ball twice.
Good job.
I went to the range once, and I hit some balls at the cottage once.
Hi there, lady.
Hi, lady. Hi, Tinky. She threw up twice while I was gone.
Classic.
Love that. As soon as she was locked up in the bedroom while I was away, and as soon as the door opened when I was back, Cotton ran in and immediately started giving her kisses. And I was like, oh, you guys best friends? Miss each other? And then she started yelling at him.
Yeah, fair.
I learned piano and taekwondo as a kid. Life skills. Those are great life skills to have. I would love to do both of those. I just like doing things.
Mm-hmm.
I want to learn things.
Ooh, nice.
As that version of Sazabi the G-Quux show turns into existence, I would bet. Hi, Cora. Stream retreat! Stream retreat!
6, hold on. I bought these donies with my own money and then you threw one on the floor. What the fuck?
Yeah, I did.
Oh. Hold on.
That's my bad.
There we go. It says to build 2 sets, so I have them in 2 piles on the same instructions.
Pointy go on the far side, or does the pointy go on the near side? Pointy goes on the near side? I think so.
Mm.
It's so good. I can't believe I threw it on the floor.
Mm-hmm. I don't like the pop rocks. It freaks me out. Mm-mm. Yeah.
Hi, Animal.
4? And Fleety.
Stream or treat. You don't get both.
Yeah.
There are a lot of wedges as they come in different angles. Fancy ones don't have PW or SW. They have the degree of the club. Interesting. Oh! You're one of the pop rocks. Except I didn't pop it in my mouth, I popped it in my throat.
Ugh.
I think It's done. It was like popping back here. I didn't like that. I should have looked where I was biting, I guess. The hand-me-down clubs that he gave me are fairly old. So when I was at the range, everyone was using, well, not everyone, but a lot of people were using their drivers. And mine is like this big. And other people's drivers, I guess, are newer and are like this big.
Oh.
So newer drivers are huge. And I've got this tiny little guy.
It's not about the size, it's how you use it.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
It's probably not a bad idea for me to learn on a smaller one, because then I should ideally be reasonable at it.
It's like training with weights on.
Yeah.
And then you take the weights off, and then you're Rock Lee.
More accurately, it's like learning how to snowboard on a shorter board. Because longer boards are easier to handle than a shorter board. Shorter boards are more like trick boards, because you go faster down the hill. So I purposely bought a shorter board because I was like, I'll just learn on hard mode so I don't have to buy another snowboard down the road.
Fair enough. And then you do those sick tricks.
I definitely got my ass kicked the first year snowboarding because I didn't buy a proper size board. But now I know how to snowboard fine, so it worked out.
Yeah. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Sorry late to stream. Don't be sorry,
Howdy.
Black Country. Welcome. Do you need 20 of these dice? Local hobby store had a sale including model kits. I got G-Quux.
G-Quux.
Nice.
I feel like that's a hard kit to find. I feel like the G-Quux ones sell out pretty quick.
WebFox was asking, what were your thoughts of G-Quux? Now, you've said it before, but...
Because I haven't seen all of the Universal Centuries timeline, I think I saw as much as I needed to see to watch G-Quux. But I don't remember everything about the Universal Centuries timeline that I saw up to G-Quux. I'm gonna try not to tread into spoiler territory. I think if you are a UC fan and you recall a lot of UC information, then the show is more enjoyable than someone who doesn't remember as much about UC, because there's a lot of information and really cool Easter eggs in the show, but you have to be knowledgeable of the UC timeline and recall events that take place in the UC timeline to be like, oh my gosh, look at this relation to that other thing.
Okay.
And because I didn't remember all of it, there were times where I was like, man, I wish I recalled more. Because I would remember that there was a relation, but not the full lore or history of that callback.
Mm-hmm.
Graphically, I thought it was really pretty. The graphic style's different. A lot more like Witch. It was a lot more playful, I think. There were a couple plot points that bothered me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to talk about them because it's still such a new show.
Mm-hmm.
But there were a couple plot points where I was like, that makes me angry that they followed this particular cinematic trope. I didn't like that. And I also found that the characters' decisions throughout the show were convenient to propel the storyline.
Sure.
Because they only have 12 episodes. You can only do so much with 12 episodes, right? So you really need to continuously be moving the plot along.
Yeah.
So I understand why they did it.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, man, I wish they had more time to explore these characters, define them a little bit better, and then have them be a little bit less wishy-washy, I'll say.
Yeah.
Overall, thoroughly enjoyed the show. But there were a couple things. Because everyone hyped the show up for me so much, I was very nitpicky watching it, which was unfortunate.
Yeah.
Because it came so highly praised by everyone, and everyone kept being like, Smiley, you have to watch this. So the bar was like way up here, and the show was never gonna hit it.
Yeah.
Whereas if I didn't hear much before going in, and I went in with like low expectations, I wouldn't have been as nitpicky, and I don't think I would have caught these things as much. I am eyeball deep in the UC timeline. It was a show for me. That's what I said in Discord before. It's a love letter to UC fans.
Yeah.
I'm still making my way through Zeta. I'm glad I'm as far along in Zeta as I was to catch some of the Zeta callbacks.
Okay, there you go.
Because I was like, okay, I get this. This makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Battery low.
Battery low.
And I recalled the UC, the original Gundam items.
Mm-hmm.
But not the lore for each item. I would just make the connection.
Oh, okay. Items.
Yeah. Again, it's hard to explain it without...
without spoilers, for sure.
Without getting too dangerous. Pew! Any stickers? No. Pew!
It was very much someone's fanfic turned into a show. I consider G-Quack's a big what-if alternate universe. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Rushing from beat to beat instead of developing naturally. Okay.
That's kind of what it felt like.
Oh.
You had to, like, keep moving at a very quick pace.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 12 episodes. That's not a long time at all. If every episode is, 20 minutes each?
Yeah.
That's not very much.
Oh shoot, I should cut this off before I attach this. That was a bad move.
Not very much time.
Abort mission. Oh no. Oh no.
Yucks, 493.
Oh please, come off. Oh good. Pinched my finger. Worth it. Ouch. There are some good characters though. I can't wait till the show's older and I can, like, openly talk about it. Because I have a lot of opinions. I have a lot of things I want to talk about.
Oh, do you know what game we should play on stream?
What?
Operation. We should play Operation.
Power off. My headset has died.
I'm gonna toss it back in.
Here you go. Hi, Zero!
What's going on, Zero? How goes it? How's it go to you? Goes well. Hope your weekend was good.
Big Canada Day weekend.
Call of Duty Mobile is collabing with Gundam. I'm excited for it. Didn't they do...
They did a Gundam collab 2 years ago?
Yeah. Was that temporary?
They dropped the, like, skins, Gundam skins in-game.
Yeah.
I think they did it for the RX and the Zaku.
Yes,
and
I remember.
I personally thought they looked pretty fab. I enjoyed
really cool.
the design.
Yeah. I thought they were really cool.
I think they killed it. But when you have, like, double AAA titles collabing with Gundam, you know it's gonna be pretty sick. They got the shmoney behind it.
Yeah. Did you finish Requiem for Vengeance?
I did. I enjoyed Requiem. I thought Requiem was good.
What's going on, Mad Dog?
I didn't think I was gonna like it. I was actually, like, procrastinating starting it because I didn't think that I would enjoy it. And then as soon as I started it, I was, like, pogging the whole time. I was like, this is so freaking cool. The graphics really sold me. The amount of action was amazing. The story was good.
Mm-hmm.
Just the way that they would shoot things was really impressive to me.
Oh.
I was just very impressed with it. Very impressed. Big fan.
Big fan.
Potentially an underrated opinion, but big fan. I really liked it.
Big fan.
I got through that show very quickly. Normally with Gundam shows, I have to, like, do a little bit at a time because it's so political and it's just a lot all at once. But I didn't want to stop watching Requiem. Like, I wanted to plow through it.
Yeah. Doing great. Just found out one of my kits was published in a IPM's magazine. Hope all's good with you guys. Cool. Congratulations.
Let's
That's
go.
sick.
Congratulations.
Very neat. Love that emote.
Also not
Very
surprising
cute.
whatsoever.
It's a
well
gritty
done,
goose.
Zero.
Yes, very good job. Not surprised. What's going on, Dishonor? It's very good to see you again, as always. Hope you're well.
Hope you are vibing.
Like the first half, thought it fizzled towards the end, but it was still good. Peanut, do you have pistols tattooed on the inside of your arms for when you flex the gun show?
Yes, actually, she does.
I do, yes. No, that's a cool idea.
That's a good question.
No, I have other ones on the inside of my arms instead. Dang, missed opportunity. In my next life, I'll do that. Someone remind me. Peep the ads, it's pretty rad. And that's specifically Call of Duty Mobile.
Could you cut me out this piece, please?
No. I think that's this one. There we are. What's going on, Tazilla?
Hi,
Good
Tazilla.
to see you.
Hi,
Call of
hi.
Duty Mobile Gundam. Images. Yeah, that's sick. 1, 2, 3, 4? 4 kits? Is that correct? There's the new.
Freedom?
What are you?
Sazabi?
Is that the Sazabi? It's kind of blurry.
They are kind of blurry.
What the hell is that?
Death
Oh,
Scythe?
is that the Death Scythe with the wings?
I think it's the
And
Death Scythe.
yeah. Oh yeah, you can see his shoes, his jester shoes. Sick. Cool.
Shout out
Yeah,
to the Jester shoes.
For the one a year or two ago, it was just the 2, right? The RX and the Zaku.
I thought so.
It was 2 or 3. Now they're doing 4. Set reminder, peanut pistol, Tatsu next. Like, thank you, robot. I'll have to put it in my phone too. I'll be right back. I'm gonna pee my pants right off.
Okay, live your best life.
Thank you. I try.
It's kind of an interesting looking piece. These go up here. And then this one goes underneath, it looks like. The previous collab was Gramps, Saku, and Ariel. Ariel made it in, okay. That kind of ties in why they would do a collab promotion for Witch from Mercury. That makes sense. That makes sense. It should have skins in a game mode for Gundam. I don't know what kind of game mode they would do. I think the last time I played Call of Duty would have been like an Xbox 360 zombie version. Zombie something. I haven't played Call of Duty in a long time. Which way does this go? This way. This on top. And then through. Through here. Okay. Attaches to the front of this. Neat. We almost have the full top of the torso completed. Very nice. The nubs have been in reasonable position so far. Gundam mode is going to be cool. I wish they would keep that up forever. Man, you are OG. OG, I used to play back on Xbox 360 and then the original Xbox. But since we had, there used to be 4 of us siblings, we used to do like the co-op missions quite a bit. Because back then the story, I don't know if the story is co-op now, but the story wasn't co-op when we had Call of Duty. So we would just do like the co-op missions over and over again.
Oh, the good old days.
Breaching, breaching!
Yeah.
Oh, did I wake you? Sorry, little man.
I loved those missions.
It's just nice to be able to play as a group with our siblings.
Yeah. Wasn't that like the only one that did that?
Yeah, because the campaign didn't have co-op.
Yeah.
So you had to do the side missions. Like the ops missions or something.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was like bomb defusal missions, stuff like that.
Yeah. The 360 was great. Got the Ring of Death on it. Didn't we at one point?
But it's definitely a possibility.
I think we did. R.I.P.
Head can connect to torso. Sick.
Oh, the previous collab was Graham, Zaku, and the Aerial. Okay, I thought there was
it would have
3.
been Witch from Mercury.
I thought there was. And it makes sense that it was the Aerial. That makes sense.
Yeah. I got the worst coffee headache yesterday. Because I just brought up my little bagged coffees from Costco to the cottage. Man, I had a splitting headache.
Yikes.
Horrible. Not super fun time.
I think all 360s had the Ring of Death at some point. Yeah, probably.
Classic.
I'm actually a little amazed. Xbox survived all the bad press from that. Oh, really? I don't know. People are loyal.
People just want to play video games.
I feel like people are very loyal to certain stations, certain consoles.
Oh, can you guys see his head? Look at him.
Not a super fun time, only a slightly fun time. What's going on, Grizzleby?
Hi, Grizzleby.
It's good to see you.
But back then, certain game franchises used to be only on certain consoles. Like, certain games were only on Xbox and certain games were only on PlayStation. So, depending on what games you wanted to play, you were kind of forced to pick one or the other.
Yeah.
Unless you were a big baller and you could afford both.
Yeah. Death Scythe, the new Gundam, Blue Sazabi, and the new drop. They look mighty awesome.
I was looking at the new drops. I'm so jelly. There's some really nice looking ones.
360 didn't get the red ring. Might be one of the good ones. Still playable today. Damn.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
That's awesome.
Might be the last one.
There are definitely some like old school Xbox games I would play again.
Yeah.
You know what game I could really fuck with? Viva Pinata?
First of all, you can't.
Is there a PC version of it?
It's free on Xbox Game Pass.
Oh.
So I've played it recently, and my husband's friends were making fun of him, being like, "Why are you playing this kid's game?" And he's like, "Shut up, it's my wife." I'm like, "Yeah, and it's a fun time.
It's a good game.
It's a good game.
When there's some bad pinatas rolling up in your farm, you gotta bonk them with the shovel.
Bash them with the shovel? Yeah, that's kind of messed up.
I wonder if that's where our love for farming games came from. Harvest Moon and Viva Pinata.
Yeah. Oh, man.
We're gonna have to stream it. We're gonna have a Viva Pinata game night.
A fiesta? Viva Pinata fiesta? That sounds really fun.
It does sound fun.
Yep. Yeah, you can still play that game.
I'm literally gonna play a next build night.
As you should.
I'm gonna roll up to Monday's build night and be like, guys, you wanna look at my pinata farm?
Viva Pinata was on the DS too. It was, I think, the game that we were playing. I know there were multiple different kinds of Viva Pinata games. What is the one that we played? Viva Pinata Xbox. It was this one. There's Trouble in Paradise, which is not the one that we played. There's Party Animals, which is not the one we played. It was just... it was just the classic. It was this one. It was this game. That was the one.
This doesn't unfold like it says it's supposed to.
Viva Pinata was just the title. It didn't have anything else. Maybe it was the very first one.
This says that it twists around, but it really does not.
Yeah, that game was so fun.
Are you able to pop these out without breaking it?
Maybe.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Viva Pinata is real. Mm-hmm.
I think I need to... Oh, this is close to cracking.
Halo was Xbox exclusive. True.
That's why we had it. We
Fears of War. True.
Fiended the Halo
Yeah,
games.
we had all the Halos.
Gotta be careful, this piece is close to cracking. I'm actually very nervous about this. I don't love this.
That game is the game that red ringed my console. But it was
Viva
so
Pinata
good.
or Halo?
I bought another one to play more.
Please tell me it wasn't
Was
Viva
it Viva Pinata or Halo and Fears of War? Painting Tentacle, tell me. Tell us.
I really don't want it to be Viva Pinata.
Viva Pinata. Filled with fun. Filled with fun. Viva Pinata. Da, 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 da. I remember a Viva Pinata show, yes.
Okay, carefully, we
It was
have
a show.
flipped this over. Gosh, that scared me. That was hard.
What's going on, Bill? Just lurking tonight, a bit ill and have to fly soon.
Aww.
Alright, you do. Viva Pinata? Damn it.
I hope you feel better on your flight. I feel like flying
Yes.
might make it feel worse, and I hope that's not the case.
Relax, rest, take care of yourself,
May I suggest a gravel, potentially?
drink lots of water. You gotta hydrate. Halo 3 red ringed my 360.
Eat some tasties to help with your illness.
Mm-hmm. Something easy on the stomach. Oatmeal, perhaps.
In an airport? Good luck finding oatmeal in an airport.
It's there. You just gotta look for it.
You could probably find, like, loaves, banana loaf or something.
A loaf, yeah.
Might be reasonable.
Me and my brother played GTA SA till the disc became unplayable. Damn. I still cannot believe they never came out with a newer Viva Pinata world.
Haters.
They could have done so much with Viva Pinata, and they didn't. They gave up because they're quitters.
But at least now we get it free on Game Pass, so there's that.
Yeah. I want, in the new house, I want to set the Xbox up under the TV. So I can play Viva Pinata.
Wonderful.
On the big screen, where it belongs. And then you can come over and you can play Viva Pinata. Did you two play the Persona games? I played one of them. I played 5, and I watched the anime. I watched more of the anime than I did play the shows. You played some of the Persona, right? Or did you start watching the anime?
I started watching the anime. I think I started watching 4, the one with Anne, the blonde one, in the cat suit.
That's 5.
Okay, I started watching 5.
I loved 4. 4 was my favorite. 4 was easily my favorite. Did you see the trailer for the next Hathaway movie?
I did not. I saw that there was a link for it, probably floating around in the Discord, but I haven't seen the first Hathaway movie, so I don't know if watching the trailer for the second one is going to be bad. I don't know if it's safe for me to watch it. I don't know anything about Hathaway. I know who the main female is. I don't even know if she's a main female. I know Gigi exists in it, and I know Hathaway exists in it. And that's my knowledge of Hathaway. And there's a Goose Gundam. The Penelope.
I think I remember Viva Pinata. What was your favorite pinata?
I liked the little caterpillar ones. They were like
The
pink,
little
pink and
worms?
orange striped, just because they were very simple. Yeah, they didn't have a lot going on, but they were living their best life.
There were so many of them. Man.
The fox was really cute.
And there were so many to unlock. You liked the little worm?
Yeah.
The little worm. Viva Pinata.
And bunnies were cute.
There's so many to unlock. I got like halfway.
Anything that was cute. Big fan. But those are the 3 that I can remember.
Kitty floss. They were all named after like
What?
candies or sweet treats. What?
What was that sound? It sounded like a pitter-patter of wings. I was like,
Is it that?
oh, is that your toes?
That's my toesies.
Oh my god.
That's my toesies. The dogs. The dogs are out.
Gaslit.
Oh, the axolotl was always a big fave of mine. Oh man. I always loved this guy. He was a bad guy. And when he'd come onto your farm, you'd beat him with a shovel. And then if you learned how to unlock him, he would turn into this little guy.
Oh,
Isn't he cute? There's the bunny, the beaver. make me want to play this again.
We're rebranding.
Yeah. Alright, everyone cut. We're going to Viva Pinata. Does Viva Pinata have a space on Twitch, do you think? Does it have a category?
We can make one. We can make it bumpin'.
Yeah. Viva Pinata. Still cannot believe they never. Oh, yeah. I think I remember Viva Pinata. Watch Hathaway first. Hathaway is my favorite terrorist. Classic. Since Shire's counterattack. Anniversary stream idea. Build a Gundam Pinata. That is possible.
That's actually doable.
Pinatas aren't that difficult to make. We could do it and then fill it with something and then beat it and break it on stream. Did you get to play the second Viva Pinata with even more animals? So cute. No, I did not.
Definitely did not.
Is Peanut done panelining the Froggo? Yes, I sure am. I might add a bit of... No, actually, I think I called it on doing metallics. Like, I did just the right amount.
You were worried about doing too much.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna call it.
I think that we also rented Viva Pinata from Blockbuster. I don't think we owned Viva Pinata.
Oh, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I played the shit out of that game. We must have owned it. We'll link a clip in Discord. Perfect. You beat it. Yeah. You gotta beat up the bad pinatas. And the more pinatas you level up and like expand your garden or whatever, the more bad guys are unlocked as well. So you have to learn how to deal with them.
Fight off the baddies.
Yeah. And then there were other characters that would also become available. And there was one like trapper. And you could sell pinatas to them, which is kind of messed up.
I mean, you could also kill your own pinatas, which is also messed up.
Or you could kill your own. And then all of the other pinatas would eat the candy.
Devastating.
Or you could hire the trapper to find you a pinata you wanted, because it was a pain in the ass to catch a wild one. So you would just pay them to get it for you.
I just waited till they would wander onto my farm and then catch them. Like,
Yeah.
I was a farmer of opportunity.
But some of them they had to eat another pinata. And I'm like, I don't want you to eat my pinata because I love this one and I'm invested into its future.
Oh. Fair.
You know?
Speaking of cannibalizing pinatas, when I was at the cottage, there was a chipmunk eating a dragonfly.
Yeah.
It was so messed up.
Yeah.
He was eating like a Subway sandwich. Oh my god.
Some people don't... There's very, very few obligate herbivores on our planet. Most of them are omnivores. And you wouldn't even expect it.
I was shocked.
Yeah. They'll do it.
Bonus Mom started calling him the zombies chipmunk for the rest of the time there. She was shook. She was not having it.
That's really funny. Viva Pinata was a pack in-game with the 360 for a while. Does that mean, like, it came with it?
Oh.
Howdy, what's going on, 16? Burgers for
16.
tonight? Delicious.
Oh, boigas.
Is pinata murder legal? Yes, because it's fiction. I think. Hathaway movies take past 12 years after Char's counterattack. Counterattack takes place 13 years after 0079.
I still haven't seen Char's counterattack. I think that's next after Zeta. Slowly but surely. The curve. This way.
If you're a young offender, you can get away with anything. You're so right. Too bad neither of us are young offenders.
I knew it was Puzz that said that. Sometimes you guys say things and Peanut will read them out and I can have a general idea of who says what. Just sounded like a very Puzz thing to say.
It was included with the system. What a deal. Can't believe you can play that game for free now.
Yeah, that's awesome. I definitely don't want to forget about that because I want to play.
Everybody, if you have an Xbox and you have the Game Pass, on your next day off...
You don't even have to have an Xbox. You can get Game Pass on PC.
That's right. Maybe that's how I was
So
playing
that's how I'm... Oh, he's...
Whoa! Okay. That's a very interesting way to have a bath.
You kicked this out? You don't want it? Do you want Blanky?
If you have the Game Pass, boot up Viva Pinata.
Do you want a little Blanky?
Boot it up. See what it's like.
There you go. He likes it.
Cozy. Hydrate. Cheers.
I'm gonna zoop up these nubs before he causes a scene. You don't want your Blanky?
Oh, there's a robin down there, buddy. It's on the other side of the bushes. He moved. He hopped.
I don't even see it.
I wish Geiger would get a film. If they made Hathaway, they could make those dope man machines, aka Gundams, in the year 2059. What a cat. What a boy.
What a lad. Yeah, that was an interesting bath that he had.
Mm-hmm.
Very talented.
Exclusively cleaning his armpit. What can I do you for, Mitter? That's a wide stance. There you go.
I feel like he's gonna turn around and come right back.
Maybe. Oh, here it goes.
Oh, I'm shrimping so bad.
There's a ZZ Gundam after Zeta Gundam, then Counterattack.
The ZZ Gundam? Sorry.
The ZZ. But I didn't
ZZ?
have access to Zeta or ZZ as a kid, so I saw 79, then Counterattack. Okay. Feel very passable to do it that way. There he goes. He ran upstairs.
Bye, little. Sorry, thank you.
No, all good. Just taking a peek.
I'm almost ready to flip the page. We're getting there.
It says build 2, and I'm assuming I have to do that with this as well? Or do you think that's enough?
I think that's one for the left side and one for the right side.
Do I need more?
No, because I don't think there's more pieces, right?
There's these ones.
Oh.
So do you think?
Well, let's check back. No, because then...
Oh yeah, it's 2 halves.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to cut out more.
Is there more E? Yeah, you need, these pieces. Thank you. I think this one is the same as these.
Nice.
Okay, cool. You can start to look at this one if you would like, because
Oh,
I can
thanks.
figure out this. Probably. Most likely I can figure this out with the instructions. One would think.
One might think. Blink.
Anyone buy the Gundam shirts from Uniqlo? I saw them, but I didn't end up picking any up.
Yeah, when we went shopping, we were looking at them.
Yeah, when we went to Hot Topic, the cashier was like, yo, go check out the Uniqlo Gundam shirts. And we were like, okay. So we did.
Okay.
Cool that they knew what Gundam was and
Yeah.
sent us over to Uniqlo to check out the shirts. It's always fun to run into other Gundam fans in the wild.
Yeah. I try not to think it's dangerous. I try not to think too hard. I try not to work too hard either. That's a lie. I work too hard all the time.
You're liking the new job though?
Yeah, I mean, it's just so different. It's just different. It's not a bad thing. It's just gonna take a little bit to get to the... I do miss working with some of the animals, and I do miss my old coworkers. That'll never change. But there's so much of it that I don't miss, so it's just different.
Some of the coworkers you hang out with outside of work, do you think even after moving you'll still see them?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you're not gonna be too far away?
No. No, I hang out every once in a while. Around a weekend, no problem.
Your best friend's in town here, are you still gonna come visit her?
Of course. She has Bibi. She has my honorary nephew.
Well, if you visit her on weekends and or Wednesdays, you could come stream.
Mm-hmm. I probably won't Wednesdays, but maybe on the weekend. Mayhaps.
We could always bump streams to earlier on days that you visit.
Mm-hmm.
Because you've got the drive home and then work. And then we'll have to figure out how to get you streaming from home.
Yeah.
That still needs to be determined. Evening. Hi, JJ Mon.
What's going on, Digimon? I have yet to watch more Fleabag ever since I binged it and like blew through so much of it, but I haven't forgotten about it.
I'm gonna have to finish binging the Squid Game so it doesn't get spoilerinoed.
Yeah. I think I need to get more of these guys too. I do.
For times 2 step stuff?
Yeah. There's more. Times 2. Boink. Boink. Side. 2 side.
We're also gonna have to figure out when we want to open up the P.O. box.
Mm-hmm.
How does this go? These go under and above. Like this. Okay. Neat.
I skirt the line between having a dial tone for an internal monologue and becoming an international menace. And I expect nothing less of you, Puz. That's what I've come to expect.
Do you have any more plans to go boating, Puz? The weather's been beautiful lately.
It's been getting nice.
I feel like I'm gonna be on Toronto Island one day and Puz is just gonna be going by in a boat. I won't know that it's Puz. And Puz won't know I'm there, but we'll be 2 ships passing the night.
Okay. I think this is where my 2s stop.
Your 2 stepums.
So now it's just
Solo
this
steppies.
and this. Yes. I think so. Whoa! Okay. Alright, who
Oh yeah.
the heck was that?
Oh
Swinio! Welcome, welcome, welcome.
yeah.
Come on in. Thank you very much for that raid. Everyone come on in.
Slanil, hi!
Very good to
Hello.
have you.
Thank you for the raid. Welcome.
Polyfusion, what's going on? Very good
welcome,
to see you.
welcome. Also, thank you for the
Bonsoir.
follow. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir. Comment ça va?
Bonjour from France?
From France. Oh no, we know a little bit of Quebec French.
Je m'appelle Peanut.
Je m'appelle Smiley.
That's all I got.
That's pretty good. That's not bad.
That's all I got.
That's
I
good.
feel like under pressure I always forget everything. I'm like, nope, I actually forgot how to speak English.
Under pressure, you just say random words that you know in French to show that you know at least a single word in French. Tends to be what happens.
Yeah. I have comp races Wednesday until like September. Fun races every second Tuesday. Very nice.
That sounds like a fun time.
It's very good.
It must be fun and nice just to be able to get out on the boat.
That's a solid intro. Thank goodness you think so.
Very good. Thank you
Very
guys for
good.
coming in.
What were you up to? What were you doing on stream today? Tell us. If you got a skedaddle, no problemo. We get it. I know some French starts ordering a pizza.
What? How do you say what were you doing? What is... Quoi? Quoi? Maybe? Were? Oh no, past participle. Were. Or is that have?
Bonjour tout le monde.
Oh no. I've lost it, gang.
I'm trying to think back to Madame Burzens.
I love Madame Burzens. We can sing the alphabet to you.
In some of the Canadian anthem.
Only
some of it!
And one chorus, one section of the Canadian anthem.
Yeah.
I gotta get back on my Duolingo. Thank you so much for coming in. Sorry that we are not...
Jenna said what?
Smiley has the... Oh. Wait, I was building the MGSD wing.
That's a good
I
kit.
love the MGSD line. I think they're very nice.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're quite fancy.
Yeah. We have 3 MGSDs, and we've been pleased with all of them. They're all super nice.
I think
Good
the only
builds,
one...
they look good. Good quality.
They're very satisfying to build.
Yeah.
With some panel lines and some decals, they look beauty.
Mm-hmm.
Very big fan of that line, actually. I hope you're enjoying it.
Oh, yeah. Ugh.
I feel like I just gave myself plastic burn or something there.
I'm good. I got into Muay Thai training last night, so I was
Damn.
too
Hell yeah.
sore to sleep. Just binge watch shows until this afternoon.
Honestly,
Fleabag
I
season-
feel that. I love that. When you're exhausted and you're like, I'm gonna veg on the couch and that's gonna be my evening.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Fleabag season 2 gets a little corny for me. You'll know why. Okay. Good to know. Okay, now I moved on to E. E. There.
If you've got a raid and run, we understand, but we appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much. I definitely am gonna
Okay.
have to restart my Duolingo.
Yeah.
Because JoJo comes in sometimes too, and I want to be able to remember my school French.
Mm-hmm.
I remember random words like peanut.
Yeah.
I'm better at decoding what is said compared to speaking. I feel like I can read.
Yeah. I can read it and kind of get a general understanding. Not full understanding, but general.
I just forget the French words.
Yeah.
So if I were trying to say, I think I could probably say, I can read French, but I can't remember French words. Je peux lire en français, mais j'ai oublié le mot en français. To speak.
Et Louis Le Grenouille.
Thank you for your contribution, Peanut.
You're welcome. Anytime. Do you want me to leave hands for now? Actually, there's not really...
HGs don't have a lot of hand options.
I think there's... I lied to you. I think there's one hand option, so
Alrighty, let's go with that.
Okay, we're gonna cut
Fancy
that out.
schmancy, let's take that one.
Yeah. Okay.
Smiley should finish learning English first. You're very correct.
Ew.
I think the words that I say incorrectly in French, I think I'm doing better. Was it... We just all gotta learn Smilish. Was it peculiar? What was the word I used to say wrong? Particular? There was a word that started with P that I would pronounce incorrectly. I go to bed. Have a good build. Bye.
Bye.
Bonsoir.
Oh, bye.
Merci beaucoup.
Good night.
All the cool kids are doing it. Hashtag got 'em. How do you... I don't even remember the words that I can't pronounce anymore. I have figured out
In
apothecary.
English? Oh, preemptively.
Preemptively. There we go. At least I've been flamed enough by chat that I've figured it out.
Yeah.
We should all learn Finnish. Let's just all learn Finnish.
That would be fun.
You know when you get a new job and you have to say a fun fact about yourself? That would be a fun fact about yourself.
Yeah. What does everyone
Bonsoir.
say? Because
Au
I've always kind of disliked that kind of
My
thing.
default is I'm left-handed.
Okay.
Because I don't want to reveal too much about myself the first day on the job.
What's everyone's default when you have to say an interesting fact about you? In like a group setting, you're all going around the room. What's your default fun fact about yourself?
I'm actually very excited to hear everyone's fun facts.
Yeah. We had to do that at work like months ago for like a lunch and learn. And they're like, oh, let's get to know everybody. Say how long you've been working in vet med. Say what animals you have, and like a fun fact. And everyone just kept saying the same fun fact because they didn't want to make up another one. So after like the third one, the guy was like, okay guys, like for real. And we were not having it. Really funny. I've shot someone before. Sorry, all caps.
Was that not supposed to be in all caps? That's how I would read that in all caps.
Funny. When I was little, I swallowed a dice. That's a fun one.
That's a fun fact.
I like that. That's really funny.
Did it come out? Is there still a dice in you? Was it surgically removed?
Did it pass?
Do you roll around to roll a d20 in your belly?
If I was gonna learn a fictional language, I'd rather learn Klingon. Yeah, Puss, because you're a nerd.
Puzz just wants to whip stuff out that confuses people.
Yeah. Fun fact is in what? It's so vague. That's the whole point. It could be anything. Just a fun fact about yourself. They used to do it in like schools or job situations. Gotta go for dinner. Luck with the build. See you, Dreadlord.
Bye. I shouldn't have closed this as soon as I did. I played myself.
Mine is either I used to teach college classes or I was once in Sports Illustrated.
That's fun.
That's cool.
That's actually a really cool flex,
That's a
too.
cool one.
That is a cool one.
Probably do
But
my
you're
research.
a robot, so was it an AI article or what?
I should probably do my research because people always ask the same 2 follow-up questions. Absolutely. You should. Do you not remember what happened after that? Can't think of any, Jova?
Dang it.
What's something that you're interested in or something you do that
Yeah.
might not be something that everyone does?
Yeah, I default to I'm left-handed or I have 3 cats.
Are you learning how to do something? Like my go-to now is I'm learning to play the banjo because that's not a common one. It could be guitar, it could be piano, but banjo is always something that catches people off guard, so that's my fun fact.
There we go.
When I was young, I used to eat the ends of sausages first.
Honestly, I still kind of do that sometimes. I feel that.
I don't know why that's so funny. Are you
I
saying,
relate to that.
Are
That
you
makes
saying
sense to
that
me.
as your fun fact about yourself? Because that's really funny. like in a
It's actually
large
very
group
charming
setting.
if you think about it.
I love
Like,
that.
if everyone was to give their fun fact, I would be like, out of everyone's fun fact,
That's
I
the one
want to
I
be
remember.
friends with Kuro.
Yeah.
I want to be friends with
Animal.
an animal.
Yeah, that's really funny. I hope that's the fun fact that you tell people.
I would want to hear that fun fact.
That's really funny.
Solidifies your place in the group setting.
Yeah. That's great. As for me, I just finished season 1 to 2 of Creep Show You Recommended and Squid Game season 3, and finally getting back to anime. Very nice. I haven't finished Creep Show. It was, do you know what I mean? Like, it was pretty low budget, but it was also kind of entertaining. I haven't started Squid Game. Season 3, I mean. I have to start and finish that at some point.
I've only seen one episode, so...
I love Squid Game, so I'm very excited.
It's gonna have to interfere with my SWAT time. I'm very sad about that.
Yeah. I don't remember telling anyone about it or going to see the doctor for any stomach complications, so I assume it passed on its own. That's great news. Great news. When I was young, I had some silly OCD rules that weren't strong rules, but were fun to do, and then it just stopped with all of them. Oh, interesting. Oh, my headset. That thing came out. Currently rebuilding a computer bicycle, currently rebuilding a commuter bicycle, switching a 21 speed to a 10 speed. Also revisiting the idea of becoming a certified bicycle mechanic. I know basics, but I want to work at a bike shop. That's very cool.
That is very cool.
I need to buy a new wheel for the cassette I have. That's a fun fact about yourself. Either that you're rebuilding a commuter bicycle or that you want to revisit the idea of getting certified. That's neat. And certainly not a common thing.
Yeah. Here comes. Yeah. I'm still sad that I dropped my donut on the floor. The act of betrayal from my own cat. Unlucky. What's your favorite episode so far? JJ Mon wants to know.
Of Creepshow? Or what? Creepshow, it was pretty early on. Because I'm not that far into it. I haven't finished it. You beat me to it. I liked the Dollhouse episode. I think that one was fun. Yeah, I think that one's a standout for me. What's your favorite episode? Don't worry about spoiling. It's an old show. It doesn't bother me. What's been your favorite episode so far? I had a friend my dad's age when I was 16. I used to go to his house, have a beer, and work on my bike. That's so cool. The eat the ends of sausages first is the only one of them I still remember, and at some point I realized I didn't need to do this, but hey, why not? During school I went to a 24-hour bike race with him. That's cool.
That's cool.
Bob Ross versus the Evil Dead, LOL. I'm excited for that one.
So
Season 2, Episode 1. Damn, I have a ways to go. That's fun.
When Dad was super plastered Friday when I got there,
Yeah.
he was like, we have to watch episode 1 of Ash versus the Evil Dead.
Okay. Why?
And he was very insistent upon it. And he started to, like, swear and be so excited for this episode of this show that I've never seen.
I love that.
And we got, like, the first 5 minutes of it to work. And then it died and we had to watch Squid Game instead.
That's funny.
But he sounded so excited about it that I'm curious. Curious about the show now.
That's funny. Battery low.
Battery low. It just seems like a show that's very much Dad's sense of humor. Kind of like Austin Powers, just kind of stupid comedy.
Of the
Ash versus the Evil Dead.
Evil Dead? I feel like I've heard him talk about it before.
He was most excited.
The most excited. Last year before I graduated, I rode my bike down the stairs inside my school. I don't know why I'm proud of that. It just was so much fun. That is fun. Oh! Scooter just laid it on my monitor. And I went to grab the vacuum cleaner and I don't know where it went. And it's bedtime for me. Okay, Mal. Alright.
Fine, Mel.
Well,
have good sleep, Ums.
Have a good sleep.
Hopefully the bugum doesn't attack in your sleep.
Protect yourself. Squish it. Squeeze.
Very convenient having all these pieces cut out for me in advance.
Ooh, very good.
Like it definitely helps the build go by faster. Cause then I don't have to do that.
Power off.
Power off. My back is dying. I need to be snapped in half.
Mm.
And my fingers are also all plasticky. Yeah. Like this. Oh, this doesn't hold in yet. I guess something else holds it into place. Maybe when this goes on. How are we doing for time? Oh wow, it's already 7. Sheesh.
7 p.m. I miss my cycling days. Bring it back. Why not? Positioned myself behind my seat. Stop going down steep hills to have your center of gravity over your back wheel for... Yes, I have heard of that. Because if you're heading down and you're right in the middle, it's likely that you're going to topple forward. I've heard of that. Abigail, good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
How are you doing today? Or tonight?
Oh, my spaghetti. Come back here.
Or what have you. Welcome on in.
Good evening.
Cozy build. HG.
Yeah. HG for today and then an HG for Wednesday.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, a charger.
It's the neighbors.
Nice. Helped having a full suspension mountain bike. Oh yeah. Built for that type of thing, for sure. Doing great, thank you for asking. Just painting some terrain, wanted some company.
Oh, cozy
How
terrain
are you doing
paint.
today? Doing alright. It's we're in Canada. It's Canada Day weekend. Long weekend. That's not really a long weekend.
Pseudo long weekend.
We're doing all right. It's a nice day here. It was supposed to be kind of gloomy and rainy, I thought, all weekend, but it was really only like that Friday night, but it's beautiful today.
Yeah, I went up to the family cottage, spent some time with Daddy-O for the weekend, which was lovely. See the chipmunks.
The zombie
chipmunks.
Bug-eating chipmunks.
I have it very vividly pictured in my mind. It's very upsetting.
Damn.
Can't wait for that image to dissipate.
I've just been chilling at home. Saw a couple of my friends. Made one of them play a Pokemon game for the first time. That was very, very satisfying for me. Very good. Went to my friend's house, played the new Mario Kart World game.
Is that on the Switch too?
Yes.
Oh.
Just kind of drove around in the open world for a little bit.
Interesting.
That was fun. Very fun.
Because I was away at the cottage all weekend and I bought Slime Rancher 2 on the Steam Summer Sale, I might stay up late just so I can play a bunch of Slime Rancher 2 before the weekend's over.
Nice.
I want to try, I want to play.
I found it. Now this heathen of vampiric nature shall now befall its bother nature upon me and my vital fluids. Kill him, squish him, get him.
Yeah. I like to think that the dragonfly had already passed on and he wasn't eating a live dragonfly because it helps me sleep better at night.
Yeah, I'm sure.
How do you think a chipmunk like snatched a dragonfly? Dragonflies you think would be quick?
They definitely are, so I think you must be correct.
There's a hummingbird that was eating at a hummingbird feeder a couple times.
Cozy.
I would hear him before I saw him because like his wings were loud.
Yeah.
There's nothing subtle about hummingbird wings.
I like hummingbirds. They're really beautiful. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye, Annie Mal.
Bye, Annie Mal. Sleep tight.
Have a good sleep.
Good luck with the bugums. One arm completed. Very good. I think I smashed this from wherever this was supposed to go. Here. So I'm building this gold part and then I'm gonna start here.
I think I have all the pieces.
What part of a build do you guys consider the halfway point? Is it when you've got the head, torso, and arms, and then the legs, feet, weapons, and back pieces, this quote-unquote second half of the build? What's the halfway point?
I'm sure it depends on the build, but this one
doesn't
some
have
a very
huge back
big,
pieces, yeah.
This one's not very big. I guess depending on the complexity of the legs, maybe you're about halfway.
Once I finish this arm, I'm halfway?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Hard to say. Hard to say.
Well, if I don't get you out of here on time, at least I tried.
Yeah. Persona 4 is getting remastered?
I saw on Steam they've got a free Persona game. I was curious about that.
Yeah, 5. 5 is free right now.
Interesting.
Persona 4 is getting remastered. I only ever watched the anime and the alternate endings, so like the OVAs and stuff. I never played Persona 4. But
I'm not much of a turn-based girly, so it's not really my cup of tea.
no.
Yeah, which is a shame because Final Fantasy games are also turn-based and they also have a huge fan base, but I can't do turn-based. I've considered Final Fantasy XIV, but it's gonna suck my soul, and I don't think I'm ready for that. I'm very much an all-or-nothing gamer. If I start a game, then I'm going to be sucked into that game for a very long time until it releases its clasp on me. Mm-hmm. And because there's so much content in 14, I'm just never going to see the light of day again.
Yeah. I was going ham on Red Dead Redemption 2 when I bought it way back. And I like to do a lot of the extra side questy things before I progress story missions.
Mm-hmm.
But so many of those extra side questy things are like you have to explore the map almost in an entirety, which is hard to do if you don't progress the story, and it'll take you so long. And another thing I was trying to work on is I was trying to upgrade my satchel, Arthur's satchel, and I needed a perfect panther pelt. So if y'all are familiar with Red Dead 2, down South Point of Lemoyne, there's a spot where you can get a perfect panther, and it would get me every time. So finally I started baiting it, or trying to, and the first time I tried it still got me, because I wasn't paying attention. And then I finally sat there for like 2 days straight, just waiting. I finally got it. But I couldn't get it for so long, so I just gave up and I didn't open story mode for like months. I've only been playing it online. And I was like, I gotta do this. I gotta give it another chance. So I finally got it. It was a pain in my ass, but I got it. And I upgraded my satchel. But there's so many more things to do. Oh.
I think bag space is the first upgrade I try to get in video games.
Yeah.
Because I'm a gatherer in video games. Yeah. I hoard everything. So if I can't
what if you
everything,
need it?
I get so upset.
Because what if you need it at some point? I don't need it now, but what if I need it later? Exactly. I would go to hunt animal and I would skin it, and then it would give me a blurb saying I don't have enough bag space for everything, and I'm like, gah! I need this panther. And I finally got it. I finally got the best of it. I want to start hunting the legendary animals next. Red Dead 2 is awesome. I spent so much time just riding around, finding world events. I almost forgot there was a story. Yeah, that's my favorite part of the game. If it's an open world game and there's a story, I don't have to it's not like completely linear. I can go off and do my own thing. You know that's what I'm gonna be doing, like 99% of the time. Right now I'm at the Rhodes camp, and I'm trying not to progress the story so I can just, I'm trying to find the cave drawings, or the cave rock carvings, whatever that is. I initiated that side quest, so I want to try to find them, but I get like very obsessive about trying to complete a quest at a time, and obviously they're not going to put cave drawings visible from the road because that would be too easy, so then you have to go off and
gotta go spelunking.
You gotta go spelunking, and I'm like, oh my god, this takes so much time. And then also, because in story mode your horse can be unalived, and I'm so attached to my horse. Unlike in online, I don't care, because online if you have horse insurance, it just comes back.
Kinda love horse
insurance. Because I have insurance on my horse. So if Skitty takes a tumble off a cliff, we're fine. But if my story mode horse Pearl takes a tumble, I'm gonna lose my mind.
How do you get a new horse?
You can either purchase horses at stables, or you can catch a wild horse and take it to a stable and register it. But I'm very attached to my specific horse, because there's different horse breeds. There's different kinds of horses, and they all do different things. I have a big old horse. I have a Hungarian half-blood.
Horse.
I got a big old horse. She has a mohawk, a short little tail, and she's white and gray. Her name is Pearl. And I love her. She's a beauty. I tried RD2 online, got my character so drunk. Yeah, that's also so fun. You can sink canoes with guns. Yeah. The detail in that game, great. The, early on, like the side quest of when you and Lenny go to the bar, that's one of my favorite missions. That's one of the best times. My first story mode horse had an encounter with a train. Had to carry that damn saddle for 30 minutes into town. Oh. Yikes. Yeah. I didn't even think about the saddle. Because I'm so used to playing online, where it just automatically, you know, it carries over. Yeah. I'm looking to find another horse. I like large horses.
Large and in charge.
I like large horses, so I'm a big fan of my Hungarian right now. And it's harder to find those in the wild in common areas, especially early on. So, I don't know. I gotta find another one. And my naming theme, I always have a theme for names. So Pearl is kind of like a little nickname. And I want a black horse next. I gotta think of a nickname for her.
Obsidian.
Obsidian. I'm naming them after drugs. Because I think it's funny. Yeah. But I always gotta go to Google because I don't know drug names. Because I'm a square. Oh well.
Could I have some waste pieces, please?
Can I please have some of these? Yes.
Please, ma'am.
Go. Solid go!
Oh. I'm shrimping so much at the cottage because I was reading my book. I started reading The Great Gatsby because I didn't read it in school.
Oh.
Ouch. Yeah, I need someone to just like pull my arms back and crack me in half.
Sounds like you need to go to a chiropractor.
I will never.
Sounds like you should come to work with me tomorrow. Fix you right up.
I would rather do massage therapy than chiropractor.
I would tend to agree with that notion.
Just my personal preference. I also get more benefits coverage for a massage therapist compared to a chiropractor.
Yeah. I kind of want to just have her, because I get free chiropractic care.
Mm-hmm.
I want to just get the x-rays done just to see if there's anything wrong. And then I'll know. I thought you were going to say Hungarian Hortail there for a second. That'd be fun. RD2, the dragons and magic. I accidentally killed my horse off a small hill and had to carry my saddle back to town. As I was walking to town, I witnessed something getting thrown out of a bar. Dang. Red Dead is so fun. I don't play much of the story, and yeah, I haven't gone too far. I'm just so used to playing online mode with my friend. I got my bow and harass NPCs with arrows. Chiropractors are such a hilarious snake oil profession.
Is that Puzz again?
That's Buzz.
Read you like a book, Puzz. How you like them apples?
That one agricultural game. Are you still playing it? I haven't played it in a bit. I kind of fell off after I realized there wasn't really a story to follow. I like being able to go off and do my own thing, if I get bored of doing that, then I have a story I can go back to.
Go wash my hands while you catch up. Ah, cracked my knee.
So, I kind of fell off. And I didn't really have any of my buddies that play it. So, meh. Maybe I'll pick it back up again at some point.
May I please have a bite of donut, ma'am? Oh, thank you. Sorry, I wasn't sat yet. You also want a donut? Is it sitting at the front with floor donut? Mm-hmm. Nice. Is this the Peanut Podcast?
Yeah.
No, this is Patrick. Sorry. Cute skirt, Smiley. Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
334. Mm-hmm. Oops, nub kind of fell off.
I dropped it for good. Can't handle the repetitiveness anymore for the agricultural game.
Yeah. That's how I felt. I was like, oh, I keep leveling, but nothing is really happening. And I'm unlocking new areas, but that's it. So, yeah, I kind of got bored of it. Donut, 7 out of 10. Pretty sweet, bad for me. Yeah. Do you think this is ×3 for all of this? Or just
a step? They're pretty good about labeling which steps are multiplied.
I got chills, they're multiplying, and I'm losing control. There's a power you're supplying. It's electrifying.
Better shape up, do do do.
Bam, bam, bam.
Add it to the list of costumes.
Mm-hmm.
You would be a T-bird, and I would be a pink lady.
I certainly would be a T-bird. I would even laugh like him in that one scene.
That also sounds like a Barbie Ken laugh.
He did do that. I think that was a reference. What a good movie, Barbie.
Barbie was a good movie. I freaking loved Barbie. Oh, is this gonna be particular about how it fits in? Yeah, it is.
Waku waku, waku waku, waku waku, waku waku.
Waku waku.
Thank you for the gifted sub.
Greased
Roman.
lightning.
Greased lightning. Amazing.
Lightning.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Greased lightning. Oh, the neighbors are dead outside.
The neighbors. Oh, you were gonna tell me tea about your neighbors, and then it never happened.
Oh, that was about the other neighbors.
Oh.
It's good tea. If you remind me later, I'll tell you.
Oh. on, Syrinx. How are you doing?
Hi, Syrinx. Hello. I feel like Grease Bullet Lightning would be a bad combo. You're not wrong.
Yeah. Something flammable. Wasn't it our Oma and Opa's neighbor that their house got struck by lightning?
Was it? I don't recall anything about that.
Yeah. Bonkers.
Crazy terrifying.
Mm-hmm. Coffee sounds good.
I love coffee. I was looking
Coffee's
into
delish.
cruises earlier because I want to do a cruise at some point this year.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to a food truck festival earlier today on the way home from the Coddy. And there was like a booth talking and trying to sell you like cruises while I was there.
Mm-hmm.
So I stopped because I was like, okay, I'm interested in doing a cruise later. I haven't really looked too much into it. Do you have any like advice for it? Blah, 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 blah. They started showing me like drink packages and stuff, and I'm not really a drinker, but I saw that there was a coffee package, and I was like, that's awesome. You get unlimited Starbucks in one of the cruise packages, and I was like, maybe I'll do this cruise.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe I'll do the unlimited Starbucks package. Because I'm not a drinker, which is good, because it's going to save me like $300 a day on a drink package. The unlimited coffee package is $16 a day. I'm so excited.
There you go.
I can live my best life for $16 a day. When you think about it. Very good. Hi, Meister. Hawaiian coffee? I don't know if I've had Hawaiian coffee before. What is Hawaiian coffee like? I've had Vietnamese coffee, and I really liked Vietnamese coffee.
Hawaiian coffee. Did we?
Hawaiian sounds good.
That sounds vaguely familiar. I feel like we've talked about Hawaiian coffee before. Was it with Magus?
Titi.
Sounds familiar. Sold! Yeah, get that package.
Oh, yeah. Unlimited Starbucks coffee package?
I want to get hit by lightning like that one guy who got super math brain afterwards.
But there was also that one guy that got hit by lightning and turned into evil Batman. So, like, it could go either way at this point, Wiremod.
Evil Batman.
You don't want to be evil Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you do, in which case it's a win-win for you.
Yeah. It's your preference. Pick your poison. Yeah, people... Oh, we've talked about this too. Who, like... They technically have been unalived, but then their heart rate comes back, and then they come back and they can speak Chinese. Or Mandarin, or play the violin, and they've never touched a violin before in their life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you told me about that before.
Or they wake up and they have, like, an accent.
That would be you. One
That's
of your
me.
personas would have come to life.
That's me now.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah,
time
yeah.
for bull. Oh yeah,
Thank you for the follow.
Welcome,
In
welcome.
in the eyes of an angel. Isn't it in the arms of an angel? In the arms of... Am I wrong? One of us is wrong.
Oh, now I don't know.
Uh-oh.
You're both right. I don't know.
Gaslight, girl boss, gatekeep. Let's go, Wiremod.
Mhm.
Cool Gundam, thank you. This one's from Gundam Freedom. Gundam Seed Freedom movie.
Movie.
Movie. I'm a big fan of seed kits. I'm a sucker. They're kinda cool. Kinda cool. This goes on here. And this goes on here. Whoa. There we go. Ta-da.
Oh, big leg. Big leg.
Oh, big Lego. I'm gonna
Big
take all
leg.
of these little beam saber parts here.
Okay.
Looks like I use all three on the sides. Interesting. It is the arm in the arms of an angel. Okay, okay. Look, I haven't been hit by the big music lyric brain lightning yet. Fair point, Wiremod. Fair
That's
play.
okay, that's fair.
I'm also normally the one that's wrong, so I would have believed if I was wrong. I'm not very musically inclined. I don't know many things.
You do know many things.
I have an approximate knowledge of many things.
Mm.
Yep. I was able to impress Father Dearest with my knowledge of the English language over the weekend.
How so?
We were playing that online escape room.
Mm-hmm.
And in one of the clues, it gives you instructions for disarming a bomb.
Mm-hmm.
And it uses the word penultimate.
Oh.
And Dad was like, what the fuck does this mean? And I was like, it means the final, the last. And he was like, well, how am I supposed to know that? And I was like, well, you don't have to. I got you.
You don't, yeah, that's what I'm here for. Sky Blight. Waku waku.
Waku waku. Waku waku.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Come on in.
Thank you. To be fair, I
Welcome.
only learned the definition of penultimate like 2.5, maybe 3 years ago.
Mm.
I learned it after all of my formal education had completed.
Yeah.
I was having a conversation with someone who was a lawyer and they use big fancy words all the time, so I was like, what did you just say?
Look at all the bees in your front garden. Oh, they're so happy.
Oh, the bees!
Look at them all. Oh, they love.
It was a bee parade.
That's so good.
Oh, save the bees!
Save the bees.
Eat much, eat lots.
Very good.
Tasty.
That's so cute.
Oh, is that a weed?
Penultimate to me
What is that?
sounds like, is that a weed? I'm calling the police.
I think that's a weed.
Penultimate sounds very final boss.
It's very
So-
fancy. Like, if you want to whip out some fancy schmancy knowledge, some schmancy words, penultimate is definitely one of them.
If I heard penultimate and I didn't know
That's like old British.
what it meant, but I knew the context,
That's fancy British.
I would have assumed it was like final boss, so the last makes sense. That makes sense.
The final or the last in a series. So if you're giving a list, the penultimate is the last thing.
The final boss.
Yeah, basically.
Final boss.
Penultimate is second to last. Oh shit.
Oh, did you?
Well, I still
did
disarmed the bomb properly.
explode? Okay, good. Second last? Well, I would.
So I failed successfully.
Mission failed successfully. Damn.
Dad was still impressed.
Yeah. Classic.
Well, at least now that I know the proper definition, I can impress somebody else that's not Father Dearest.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's arguably more important. It was almost cool, guys.
So close. Close enough matters in bomb disposal, apparently. I guess.
To be real, like, we were confused because we were like, it says the last wire we cut should be orange, but based on our calculations, the last wire we're cutting is red. But we followed the instructions to calculate what we're supposed to do correctly, so we're just gonna wing it and hope for the best. Coincidentally, the second last wire was orange. So,
Okay.
task failed successfully.
Yeah.
There was 7 different wires that you had to cut.
Dang.
So you have to like figure out what order you're supposed to cut them in based on the instructions that you're given.
Mhm.
And it doesn't blankly tell you which one's where. It says like this
Yeah.
wire has to be cut after this one.
Yeah.
Every time you see 2 of these in a row, this happens. There always has to
Yeah.
be this color in between these other colors. And then you just kind of like rationale your way through it.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Good. That does sound fun.
It was a good time.
I've heard of those before.
I've done one before, and I really enjoyed it, so I've wanted to do one again, but obviously, like, it's best, or in my opinion, I like doing stuff like that in a group. I don't want to just do it
Yeah.
by myself.
Yeah.
So I waited for the opportunity where there'd be a group of people to do one.
Mm-hmm.
But there's also an option when you purchase from this particular provider online that you can like share your screen, so you could technically do like a Discord call
Oh, cool.
and like solve it online with friends too, which would kind of be neat.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
Imagine being trained in bomb disposal. That's bonkers to me. Straight bonkers.
Spooky job for sure.
Yeah.
I have a lot of respect for people who take on very dangerous jobs.
Unreal. Yeah.
Waku waku, waku waku.
Waku waku, waku waku, waku. Mud!
Mud!
How are you doing, Mud?
How are you, Mud? It's very good to see you, as always. It's okay, Smiley. You're the penultimate Gunpla sister.
Wait, second to last makes me the first. Yes!
That's true. That's true. And technically you are.
I was birthed first.
Waku waku.
This is true. This is true.
Mud, thank you so much.
Thank you, Mud. How are you doing?
Are you surviving the heat wave? We had a heat wave up in
Waku waku,
Canada
waku
recently,
waku.
so I imagine it's coming down to the States.
Mm-hmm.
And that you're gonna get hit soon too. Thank you so much.
P-Money building again? Is the world ending? I'm just cutting out pieces.
Yeah, she's
Don't
cutting out
worry.
pieces for today.
Don't worry.
Life is amazing. Just moved into our new house today. Congratulations on
epic.
the new house.
That's awesome.
And I recall you said that you were getting people to move for you, so you didn't have to go through all the
Yes.
tiresome effort that is moving into a new place, all the
Yeah.
lifting.
Good call on that.
So that means the next thing you get to do is the fun decoration. Are you going to decorate similar to the old house? Are you going to keep things in like the same style, or are you going to use it as an opportunity to like shablam? You know?
Heat wave was nasty last week. Felt like, yeah. It was
It was
bad.
very hot, Sarings. It was
bad.
not super nice. They were pulling kids out of elementary schools because not all of them had air conditioning.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember people from work had to like leave work to go pick up their children.
Yeah. Like
That's
the
rough.
shoulder design of that kid. Kind of like crow feathers. from
I
Knight's
love
Watch
the
book.
shoulders.
That's true. Night's Watch.
It's very Evil Knight. I love it. Well, I mean, it's
Yeah.
basically what it is in the movie, so it makes sense. But it's cool.
I'm in Florida, maybe, and it's between 80 to 90.
That's too hot. I can only imagine what that is in Canadian.
All new furniture and decorations. All new.
That would be my favorite part, is the opportunity to
Clean
like redecorate.
Slate.
Well,
Fresh.
because then you can get furniture that like fits the room, right?
Yeah.
Matches the vibe, passes the vibe check.
Yeah.
I love decorating.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of fun decorating.
I'm excited. I'm excited that I get to do it.
Yeah, you get to do it soon. It's coming
Runner
up.
check. Sure. Let me go alphabetically.
Runner check.
We have
I'll move over
A
here.
runner. There's still a bunch of pieces. I would say half and half. Half empty, half full. We have B. Pretty much all of this. This is the one gold one. I have these 4 left. And that's it.
They look like feet pieces.
I think so, yeah. We have C.
Still full.
Yeah, pretty much. I have
Back
a couple
piece?
I have a couple pieces that were cut out, but majority is there. These are pretty much empty. Again, I think maybe back, maybe foot. 3 pieces, 4 pieces left on this one. That was D1. This is D2. Again, these 2. A couple more. And then these guys. Just a couple more pieces left. Maybe back pieces. I don't know. 2 on each. And that's it.
That's all she wrote.
Mm-hmm.
But considering it's 7:30, I feel like I'm falling behind here. I'm still on the waist. Haven't touched the legs or the back piece yet. I do think I'm probably past the halfway point. But Peanut's trying to get out of here at a reasonable time today, so I'm worried about how quickly I'm making progress.
Don't stress about it.
And that's with Peanut cutting everything out, which is very, very handy, very helpful.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist. Really likes that show.
Mm-hmm. hope to move this year, and my fiance has decided to make all the decoration decisions. I just want one corner for my hobby, that's it.
The hobby corner.
The hobby corner.
I
How's
guess
the
I
new
have to
house
push
been,
this in.
Peanut? I don't move in yet, so we're still waiting.
Oh, maybe I put this on and then close with this. Whoops. Got ahead of myself here.
The date was pushed back a couple days. The current owners requested a 2 to 3 days. I think they decided on 3 days extension, which kind of messed with our plans because I already have that week off. Just because my new boss was like, I need to take a week off. What would work for you? And then we decided that week because I was moving. So they're like, okay, perfect. Let's do this. And then now we were going to be moving on the Monday, and now it's not until like Wednesday or Thursday, which we were going to go in and clean a bunch of things. So it really kind of
Makes it harder.
It kind of put a notch in things. But as one of our conditions, we said, okay, well, if you're taking some of our days away, we want a professional cleaner to go in. And we thought they were going to turn it down, but they accepted. And we're like, oh, yes. So after they move out, the morning we get the keys, a professional cleaner is going in. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's going to save us so much headache. Great. Now we can just go in and do everything we need to do.
Mm-hmm.
So it was annoying at first, but we're like, okay, do you know what? Everything works out. It's gonna be fine. So I think the move-in day is now July 31st rather than July 28th. And really it doesn't sound like much, but once you start planning to move, you're like, no, 3 days is a long time when you want to get in there. And
yeah, but luckily you're not being kicked out of the last place, so you've got that working for you.
So, and again, yeah, maybe something happened with the house they were moving into and they needed more time.
You've got to like cascade that down.
Whatever it is, yeah. So, and I mean, we've been trying to be very understanding because again, we don't have a house to sell. I'm not pregnant with twins and I don't have a 2-year-old kid, so take the time you need. You do you. Oh, Peanut Pictionary. I see.
No, you're trying to slow me down.
Yeah, Wiremod's trying to slow me down. Slow you down.
Okay.
Thinking about a corner desk, painting the wall orange from the top corner and down 45 degrees on the sides. But I want to make one side 47 degrees just to see how long it takes for her to notice.
I will wash my hands if we're doing a Peanut Pictionary.
Okay. And it's Full Metal Alchemist, eh? Okay. Alright. This seems vaguely familiar. Like we've done it once before. Maybe we've just done characters before. We can refund it? No, it's fine. It's fine. We just may not finish the build today. So if you guys don't mind, we don't mind. Here we go. Markers. Oh yeah! One of my best drawings ever. Oh, actually, I'm gonna stay on this side because it's easier. Or I was just gonna go this way because I drew like this last time. It was way easier to draw this way. I'll try not to move all the pieces. Bam! Do you guys remember this drawing? And how well it turned out? Is this color? Yes. Yes it is. Everyone say goodbye. Yep.
If you sit real nice for a second, Mommy will give you a treat.
Okay. Alrighty-ho. Mr. Mime on a horse? Mr. Mime on a ponyta, actually. He was a Canadian Mountie.
Oh, Big's on top of the PC.
Don't turn off the PC.
Don't turn off the PC, please, Big.
Thank you so much.
Big man. The big man. Big man, you want more treaties? Come here, big man. Alien's giving you a treaty. Gotta come get it. I can't get him off the PC. He's hunkered down. Big man. Come here, Big.
Full Metal.
Oh, good boy. Yeah. Oh. Oh, treat for big man.
Oh. You didn't even chomp it. You didn't even chomp it, Minder. Boo 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 boo.
Oh, there's big man.
Hi, little. What's going on, kid?
Little man heard the retreats to be had, so he came too.
You want one?
Oh, big man jealous.
Was that good? Was that yummy? Alright. Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, big, you got cat hair everywhere. I am coated.
Do you want to pull something out?
Yeah, but I can't read chat if you do that. So where's your phone and or my phone?
I just need an idea here.
Battery low. Full Metal Alchemist is the theme, yeah?
Yes.
I know who I'm looking for the first one. Here you go.
Oh.
Let me use the microphone to hold it.
Okay, nobody can see. Okay, everyone. 5 rounds. Everyone can play. Categories Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, we need to go to... Oh yeah, my Peanut Pictionary doesn't work here. I gotta do it like this.
And we go.
The big cuddles for the big man. Good boy. Thanks for giving the kitties treats. They're very cute. Thank you for redeeming. We gave it to one kitty, to Big Man, Big Fluffy. He's a 4-year-old long-haired tabby kitty. But Little Man heard the treatsy bag, so he came running. He just turned 4. Long-haired black kitty. Cora hasn't come down. She's a very treat-motivated girl. She's a 9-year-old senior kitty. Short-haired calico. Armstrong. Staring's got that one. Very good. Power off. Here you go.
Thanks.
I'll switch this one out. JJ Mon coming in with the week 2. Armstrong.
Come to me.
Syrinx, how do I spell YKS? YK. Oh goodness, the keyboard is so far away.
Mm-hmm. Okay, it's another one.
Another one?
What's the topic we're guessing? We're guessing Full Metal Alchemist, the anime.
this so that they can't see. There you go. Full Metal Alchemist characters is the topic for today. Gluttony. Gluttony is correct. I feel like death was right behind on that one. Very close, death. Very, very, very close. Okay. Here we go. Syrinx is quick. Syrinx is very quick. It's your favorite? I love Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist is a classic. Oh, Big Man Cry. Syrinx is like, for once I know the Pictionary topic. Let's go! Very good. Oh, sorry. Punch the table. Wrath? Big Man Cry Cry. Big Man Went Din Din. Greed? Oh, don't fall. Or is it Lin? It is indeed Lin. Ling. Ling Yao. This is round 4 of 5, and then we'll get back to our building. While Cotton loses his mind in the background. There must be a bit of a delay on YouTube, because Death's getting the correct answers, but it's a little bit behind the YouTube chat. I have both chats up side by side so I can see when they move. Oh. My screen went dark. Winry. Indeed it is Winry. Aliens on the board. Edward, guest from death. Okay, one more character. Kind of a harder one. Let's go with... Let's go with this. JJ coming in with the little bit late Winry, but yes. It's also one of your favorites. It's such a good show. It's such a classic. I feel like most anime fans, if they are a fan of shonen, have at some point made their way through to Full Metal Alchemist. Such a good one. I think there was also Roy Mustang, yes? There was Full Metal, there was Alchemist, and then there was like the Sacred Star of Milos or something. The movie that came out as well. thinking. No guesses yet other than Roy. Pride. Izumi. Father.
His eyes are all kind of wonky.
Sig Curtis or Hohenheim. I wasn't gonna take father as an answer. I was waiting for the name Hohenheim. When you started drawing, I was like, that's just Wolverine when you were drawing it. But he is father, so I think that's probably a half point for each.
What's his name?
I'm gonna split it.
I don't even know what his name is.
Van Hohenheim.
Van Hohenheim.
It's just a fun name to say.
Yeah.
He do be father dearest, though.
Yes.
Shell Tugger Alex. No! Roy Mustang MVP, absolutely. But Roy Mustang's too easy. I can't put Mustang up there.
Yeah.
And I tried to stay away from the brothers as well. I figured Winry's fair game. Throw in an easier character.
If I did Mustang, I could have drawn a horse.
You could have... Well, technically you could have drawn a horse.
Yeah.
True.
I could have.
Whoop! Fuck. Threw it on the floor. Alright, well, I would like more donut. You want donut?
Yep.
There's only like one big bite left. Thank you. Thank you for the peanut Pictionary, gang.
Mm-hmm. Where's this from?
Question.
There for now.
Not this guy, sounds the right color.
The grid doesn't match?
Mm-mm.
Oh well. Mystery.
So I threw it on the floor. That's not your father. That's a cell phone. Thank you, that was very fun.
That was a good one. Drawing it on the table is so much easier. I don't know why it took me so long to start doing that.
Do you mind clicking that?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Thank you for the redeem, gang.
That's good.
That's good stuff. Good times.
I was hoping for the dog.
No!
Oh.
Absolutely savage. That would make me sad.
Yeah.
But congratulations to Sarah. It's an alien. Well done. GG's. Did I win? You
were so close.
You brought us all happiness, so in that you won. Thank you, WireMod.
Yeah.
Did I win? Are you winning, son? Such a classic. Very good.
I wanna,
I really, really, really want to sick.
I wanna watch King of the Hill.
Okay.
That's what I wanna do. I wanna watch King of the Hill. I keep seeing clips for it on TikTok or Instagram.
Are they bringing it back or something?
No, I just think it's making a round.
Making the rounds?
Yeah, I just want to watch it. And they keep sending clips to my friend. It's just so ridiculous.
Oh. Ouch. Thumb strength required. Unlucky. Yep.
They are bringing it back. Are they actually bringing it back?
I thought I heard something like that, yeah.
Is Spice World a good movie? Couldn't tell you. I wouldn't know.
I also have not seen.
I've had people tell me I have to watch it, but I never did.
Spice World?
Yeah.
What is it?
A movie.
About the Spice Girls?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, but also no. Okay, good to know.
Oh, damn. Unlucky.
Cliphoth, howdy. What's going on? Howdy. Serious
Hi.
question. What is a Zig-a-Zig-ah?
I never understood it. I have no idea. I was singing the words, no idea.
From what I understand, it's just a certain je ne sais quoi.
Like
It's
when
not a
you are like
literal-
eating things and they're like, yes, I can taste the...
Top notes of Zig-a-Zig-ah.
No, the...
Oh.
In like Shokugeki no Soma or like cooking
Oh.
shows, they're always like, I can taste the something.
Uh-huh. Whatever you're about to say, probably not.
I
is
can't
the
think
answer.
of the word.
The answer is probably not.
They would say I can taste the something or other, and it was like not a literal ingredient.
The food? Umami?
Umami, that's it. Yes.
No, because umami is an actual term. Zig-a-Zig-ah is made up.
What is umami then?
Umami is like it's a specific flavor note. It's like the natural flavors of something.
Oh, okay, so there is a literal definition.
Yes, there is
I was like,
something.
these people are just making up words and totally bullshitting me.
Umami is a thing.
Umai.
Is that what a hollaback girl is?
I don't know what a hollaback girl is either.
It's definitely different. Was not expecting Food Wars reference. Spice Girls come. Yeah, I was not sure where that conversation was going. It's a
I was
flavor
trying to make a point,
profile,
and
yes.
I failed to make that point entirely.
Yes.
Completely missed it.
Yes, umami is a real thing. Zig-a-Zig-ah, they've been asked many times what it is, and they're like, I don't know, it's just a certain something.
Okay.
It's a certain je ne sais quoi.
Okay. Sure. That would happen all the time when I was younger. I would just sing lyrics without knowing what they meant.
Mm-hmm.
Classic. Classic. Especially when you're like really young and you don't really understand the things that you're saying. Like we used to love, is it Vega Boys? Boom 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 boom.
I want you in my room.
Yeah, as like an 8-year-old singing that, not really understanding what the
'Cause
words
it's just
mean,
so
but it's
catchy.
catchy, so you sing it.
Because it's a Eurobeat and it's catchy.
Or not really understanding like what the song Barbie Girl's really about. You're just singing it because it's Barbie Girl.
Because it's Barbie. Food Wars W though, love that anime. I loved it. It got a little... I wasn't as invested near the end of it.
No, I still
came
watched it
in-
all though.
Yeah, I watched all of it. It was like my favorite anime when it first aired.
Mm-hmm.
Like the first few seasons, it was my favorite. It was like my top 3. I loved it so much. But 1, I love food. 2, I love cooking. 3, the idea of a food school and competition was all I was about.
I liked it. I thought it was good.
It was good. Let the dogs
Good
out.
time.
Yep, also another one.
Do I have to listen to the words to lyric of...
It's not about dogs.
Ah, damn it. If I re-listen to it again, it's gonna ruin it for me.
Or about feet. It's not about feet either.
No.
That song came on when I was at work a couple weeks ago.
Who let the dogs out?
Yeah. And then me and my one coworker just started barking like dogs.
As you do.
As we do all the time.
On brand.
Yeah. I was a lot older when I realized the milkshake that brought all the boys to the yard was. Yup.
No, it's just a vanilla milkshake.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
I kept repeating lyrics for No Diggity at work one day, and my boss turns to me and goes, "You know what
Like the
that
way you
means,
work, yeah.
right?"
No diggity.
Like, no.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, oh, hey, oh,
Oh, yeah. It's about a not very good looking ladies at a club. Yes.
Oh.
Who let the dogs out. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Get back from me. Get back from me. Yeah.
Savage.
Ooh, ooh,
No, I don't want to listen to it now. This is gonna make me so uncomfortable. I'm gonna feel so bad
Yeah.
for those ladies.
Well,
I'm too sensitive to
I
understand
know.
the lyrics.
You're an
of the song.
empath. You're
I
an
know.
empath. Yeah. Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna feel like those ladies at the club.
Yeah, well, I know, it's tough.
It's tough being a dog at the club.
Yeah.
Damn it. You also have a Gundam from which? From Mercury? The Big Ear Pente. I think we've built a Big Ear Pente.
I think so.
I think we've done a Big Ear Bow and a Big Ear Pente.
Haven't we built everything from that?
No, there's a lot of there's a bunch of Elfriths, different variants for things. There's a bunch of variants for the Demi Trainer.
But we have the base.
We have the core kits,
yes.
But we don't have all of the variants for each of the core kits.
That's fair.
Because even the Ariel, there's variants for the Ariel that we don't have.
Yeah.
But we have the standard lineup of the HGs, I would say.
Yeah. School I went to had a mascot of the Bulldogs. I remember them playing that song every Friday over
Oh my
the
god,
PA.
no! So
They probably didn't know in elementary
they probably
school.
didn't know. Well, I mean, elementary schoolers wouldn't know and or care.
Yeah.
The parents might clue in.
I'm pretty sure I had to tell the newest hire what it was about.
It's unfortunate. Well, I mean, I'm just learning it now, so...
Yeah. They were like, oh, it's like an animal hospital, this song's coming on, that's so funny. And I was like, did you know? That's not what the song's about.
Peanut's just like, let me ruin this for you real quick.
Yeah. You want to have a bad time? Here you go.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, kids had no idea about pop songs and what they meant. It's true. Until I hear them now and I'm like, what?
Yeah. There were some lyrics in Poker Face that I was not expecting.
Yeah.
This one goes here.
Ma.
This goes where? This is doing what? God damn it, pause.
Buzz! That's really funny. Women's rights have come a long way, and the dogs let themselves out now. Oh, you kill me. Oh, brought a tear to my eye. Oh, man. Streamer treat? How are we gonna split this little donut piece?
Split it and then we can try another tasty from the Sakura. We'll go. Thank you.
Your good?
That's very good.
Okay. Next is Kyushu soy sauce arare.
Ara.
Arare. Crafted over 50 years, these
Can I fling that a little?
are a beloved snack made with rice flour dough. Each piece is coated in distinctive sweet and savory soy sauce glaze.
Oh, he's so toasty laying in the sun
Soy
here.
and apple.
Oh, you're so toasty, little.
It's those or the noodles, and we can't do the noodles.
Yeah, so warm, so toasty.
Or we just want gummy? Do you want gummy?
We can finish off the gummies. I'm excited to try the soy thing as well.
Yeah, me
I
too.
want to try the ara.
But once they're open, and I don't want them to go stale.
We can put them in a Ziploc baggie once we finish stream too, so
That's true.
that's
Let's
an
do
option.
gummies.
And then after that we're gonna be done the Sakura Kovacs.
I know. Oh,
It's
I
been
forgot
so much
the-
fun. I really enjoyed it. I think it's been a blast.
2 left.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. A watermelon gummy from the Sakura Kovacs.
Texture is still a little weird.
It's so good!
It's so good and tasty. I drank so much water on my way here. I have to go to the bathroom again. Really tried to hydrate.
Thanks. Hydration is good. I definitely don't drink as much water as I'm supposed to. Warm little guy. He's so toasty. Little. Out of all the cats, he likes to sunbathe the most, which I find funny because he's a black cat, so he gets like toasty. He gets big toasty when he's been lounging in the sun. Oh, there's the nub. It's in your tail. Boop. Thank you. See that one? I knew I flung something at him. I just couldn't find where it went. You're also eating your hair. Let me help you. Sorry, buddy. You're welcome. Okay, but is Cotton Eye Joe about disease? Some say yes, some say no. God damn it, Wiremont. Whenever I hear songs like that, it always makes me think of Peanut. Oh, a big eepy. You see what Mummy doing? Wow. Yes. You happy Mummy home from cottage? He snubbed me when I got home. He was having none of it, but Cotton was super affectionate. Cotton was so excited that I was home, and little man just wanted to bite me. He's like, how freaking dare you leave me alone? Lady ignored me too, but she was excited to get out of the bedroom. I had her locked away in her little princess tower so she wouldn't get in fights with the boys. Oh, that's the tweezers, buddy. You like the tweezers? Do you like that they're pink? He's so tired. He's got his paw wrapped around it a little bit and he's staring at it, but he doesn't have like the energy to do anything with it. He's just giving it the eyes. Yeah, sleepy baby. Hi, Darfin. Oh, he heard him. Heard Peanut opened a door. Hi. Hi, sleepy baby. Who dat? That Peanut.
Your eyes look crazy in the sun, buddy.
Wow, pretty boy.
They look so crazy.
He me turn. Pretty boy. Yeah, he's so eepy.
If I just take a sneaky peek.
I'm pretty sure I know where these go if you want to get started on the next page.
Yes.
What are we doing for time? It's 8. Oh, dang it. Yeah, I know where all these little guys go, so I can put these in. And close them up. I'm still waiting for it to like show me how to connect everything, but surprisingly it has not. Oh, I almost closed this one. I shouldn't have. Oops. Open, please. I think they connect this way. There we go. Like this. All of these are stickers, but they might look nicer painted.
Yeah.
Opposed to stickied.
Yeah, I would paint them.
But you could always do that next stream while I'm working on the next kit. If we're able to finish this one today. Yeah. Making some reasonable progress. Yeah.
Almost dropped it.
The legs don't seem like they're that many crazy pieces. Oh,
Yeah.
I shot that one somewhere too. Held a message for reason bullying. Puzz, your chat messages are being held for bullying.
Oh, Puzz.
No, that just makes me sad. No.
Whoa!
Rytron!
Rytron!
Hi, Rytron! Hi, hello, welcome on in.
Welcome!
Thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing today? What were you working on? Thank you for sending your gang over here. Hello.
Come on in.
Come on.
The water's fine.
Is this, am I putting this in the wrong spot?
See?
Yes.
How you doing? Ahoy, sisters. Ahoy!
Ahoy! I'm definitely doing this wrong.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
It doesn't like what I'm trying to do here.
13. Okay. How you doing?
Nani? None desu ka.
Get at the right one.
What the? pretty sure this goes here, but why doesn't it want to go in? Because I was doing it upside down, perhaps? Because I was doing it upside down, perhaps. There we
What a
go.
wonderful napping
Hello!
friend. Look at his beautiful sun. Kissed fur.
He's so eepy.
I saw some bees yesterday. Planning a sting operation?
Thanks, Dova.
Ooh, a flood. Was building 30-minute fantasy priest. I love the fantasy line. 30-minute fantasies, they're so nice.
I'm looking forward to... Is the priest the one with the pointy hat? I'm really looking forward to... I don't know if it's the magician, the sorcerer, the priest, but one of them's got a really pointy, like, magician's hat, and I am obsessed with it. It looks so cool.
We just built the archer. It was a speed build challenge.
I think we did the Liber Archer.
The Liber Archer.
And I think it's the Rosen priest or magician guy that's got the pointy hat that I really love.
They're really cool. I love them. Saw the floof hanging out.
Yeah, this is one of 3 floofs. He likes to supervise.
Yes.
Zombie redeemed cat treat. Hi, zombie. Kitty treat for the little. Liber sorcerer is the one you're thinking of finally. Thank you, robot.
Zombie! What's going on, zombie? Oh, wake up, Bitter. Here, a little cookie for you.
Watch the sanding. Oh, Titi, say
Hadn't
thank
been
you.
forgotten the cat. I'd finish this plow on the mat. There you go. Where did he come from? Where did he go? Rad the men.
Tasty.
Welcome in.
He's got to lick every morsel off of your finger.
Hard to find in my local Toronto shop. Ooh, a Torontonian, eh? How to order them in.
This really does not want to. Maybe I was supposed to put this one on before I put the other one on. And
you stay away from that sanding water.
I ignored that I was supposed to put these on in a particular order.
Big man has been summoned.
Oh.
How are my favorite ladies?
Big man heard the
Zombie.
tasties. Hi, zombie. I messed this
We're
up.
fine.
There we go.
We're fine, zombie. How are you doing? How was your weekend? No.
Don't have
No.
this. Sorry.
Rule girl.
I need the archer.
Go.
They're all really cool. The archer's really cool. Is it the assassins that are starting to come out next?
Oh yeah,
No.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah, oh
Started
yeah, oh
reaching
yeah,
for the
oh yeah, oh
water.
yeah, oh yeah.
Thank you for the follow. Thank you. No, don't. Hey.
Whoa.
Whoa. Bad Fluffy. Mister.
7. Mitter.
He had one treat, now he's demanding sacrifices. Mister.
Classic.
That's not very nice.
Classic Loki.
Little man. Please
Bam.
be friendly. Please be nice. Please. Just chillin', zombie, just vibing. He craves some microplastics. He will leave teeth mark in these builds.
Yeah.
I think it was not last build, but the build before. He absolutely left teeth marks. It might have been in one of the Megalamaria waifu kits we were working on.
Mm-hmm.
He left a good old chomp him in one of the arms. He's usually a very good supervisor, but sometimes he's demanding.
Sometimes he gets unruly.
I don't trust him. He's got the look in his eye.
Empty.
It's also getting closer and closer to dinner time for them, so this is when they start acting out, especially Big Man. He'll cry.
Yeah.
He starts crying for dinner. He's laying behind us on the floor.
Empty.
Thank you.
Those are the E-runners done.
Thank you for the follows. Might be the Rosen Sorcerer. It's got the pointier hat. I do like the pointy.
The extra pointy.
I like the extra pointy.
Just chilling. Good to hear, zombie.
The very tall pointy. Assassins, I think, yeah. Also that Dragon Knight kit. Wild. Wild.
I have the same little desk vac.
It's so handy. I am obsessed with them. It makes building so much easier.
It is.
The cleanup is so very nice, especially
very
with
good.
the fluffums wandering around. I don't want them to get it in their little their little tootsies. So we are obsessed with the desk vac. It is like the best building investment that we've made.
Just a quality of life thing.
Yeah, and it's
Very
so
good.
just cheap off of Amazon. We love.
The Assassins and Lancer are starting to show up in North America. Lancer gave me big Monster Hunter. Ooh, Gunlance vibes.
They're really cool.
That's
I really
cool.
like that they released the entire line. I think that was very cool.
Yeah.
Stickers?
I fell asleep earlier and dreamt that you guys are playing video games. Forgot what game it was though. Was it Viva Pinata?
We went on a whole Viva Pinata rant earlier.
We were talking a lot about Viva Pinata. Could have been that.
Quality game, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you guys aren't playing Viva Pinata, you're not living your life to the fullest.
You know? Everyone, if you have Game Pass, it's free. Go play it. That's a game of our childhood.
Wasn't there also a TV show for Viva Pinata?
Yeah.
Sorry to take us back, but...
Yes. Yes, there was.
Oh.
Vacuum also makes a nice sound. Correct.
ASMR. Oh, you can see through his ear, the way that the light hits it. He's got like a little flyaway hair right here.
Got it.
It's kind of fun, actually. Taking the loose hairs off of the cat. Oddly satisfying. Okay, these are building some tootsies.
Yes.
Some tootsums.
These are the other pile.
I think just this one piece here, and then the legs are done. Interesting. Let me build some feetsies then. Do you two have any recommendations for a durable double-bladed nipper? We have only used single-sided. I don't think we've used double-sided. I think our first pair of entry side cutters might be double-sided.
Yeah.
But, oh, big man, do you want me to move this? No, he wants the box. Look at it. This is what I mean. This is what he does.
Oh, big man.
Yeah, let me move this.
You don't fit, buddy.
Yeah, but if I try to take it, he wants it. Big man is trying to fit inside a box, but he's too big.
Mitter.
There's a box under him here.
Buddy.
He's trying to figure out how to fit in it. Are you giving up? Can I take this away? There you go, buddy. He keeps trying to land them, but he's a large man. He's a large kitty.
Hey, bud.
Aw, hi, sweetie. Now he's all tucked in. Unfortunately, all of ours are single-sided, so I don't have any recommendations for double. Does anybody in chat have any recommendations? Do you guys use double-sided? I think only our first pair of side cutters are double-sided. But they were like the $10, $15 cheapy ones.
Yeah.
Big sand.
How goes the build?
It's going well. It's
Steady?
nice to have Peanut help with doing the first cuts. It lets me put a little bit more attention on the sanding and the building component instead of trying to like speed through it, which has been nice. Comes together in a little more nicely.
There's double-sided cutters? Yeah, single or double.
Most people prefer single, I think, so that you're not accidentally cutting the side of the plastic.
Most side cutters are double-sided. Interesting.
Most are double. Oh, but I wonder if plastic mono ones are commonly single-sided.
Yeah, the Dispace single-bladed nippers are nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of nice ones.
Single-edge side cutters are almost exclusively a hobby item. Yes. When I think of plastic model building, or when I think of like home renovation stuff, I think of double-sided.
Yeah,
like
like
if you're
cutting
cutting wires, yeah.
All that I can recall is that you guys are going nuts over it. Probably Viva Pinata.
Probably Viva Pinata.
Probably Viva Pinata. Definitely.
Okay, how do these connect? Fancy foot item. Tilt upways. Funny curvy. Under. And this goes on top here. Okay, very weird foot looking, whatever this is gonna be. Interesting. weird foot skeleton thing going on here.
Yeah, these are top shoe and heel.
At least it'll start to look like something a little bit better than what's going on here.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. It's a shame that this kit doesn't have pointy shoe. I think it could really rock the pointy shoe.
Mm-hmm. Master Build Gunpla, hello!
Hi.
Well, hello. Welcome on
Hello,
in.
hello. Welcome.
Switch to single-sided from double-sided for cutting off runners, which cost the same as most double-sided nippers. Brand is Nanye. Nanye? It's a Chinese brand. Sounds like Nanya. I thought that's where you were going.
I thought you were gonna play us.
For a second cut, I prefer Shi-ve-A over Godhand. Oh. I thought you were gonna drop all that info and be like, yeah, the brand, it's called Nanya.
And then just, it was a joke the whole time, yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. A couple walked by walking their dogs and they both have like a Timmy's. Lovely. I love people watching.
What a good vibe it is. It's a beautiful day. It's cooling off because it's later.
Very good
It's not as
vibe.
hot. Go for a walk with your dogs. Get a little bevy.
Yeah.
Good times.
Good times. Oh, it's only 2 pieces. Interesting. Thought there would be more pieces to the... That bounced off the window onto the floor. I made some distance.
Hydrate and a streamer treat. Purple!
Hi, Purple. It's good
What's
to
going
see
on,
you.
Perp? For a snack, we can open the things. The little things. How's it going, Purple? How are you doing?
How is Purple?
How's Purple? How's Purple this weekend? And a cat treat. My goodness. Just
Ooh.
dropping all of it at once. Let's do the kitty cats. The meow meows. Hey, little man. Do you want this? It's from Purple.
It's from your favorite.
There you go, buddy. Hey, big man. You want this? And this is for us. The soy sauce.
I'm excited for these.
Popcorn
I've been
things.
looking forward to trying these. The Soccer Co box has been so much fun. So much fun.
Oh, there's a little tear. Dog walks plus coffee and some small chats with some locals is great. It smells good. Smell it.
I didn't mean to put my nose right on it.
Well, they're large.
Oh.
Look at this.
Oh, we show the people one. Too big to single bite. Bad idea.
Interesting.
I would have preferred to eat that leisurely, I think. I wasn't expecting it to be like so crunchy. I thought it was gonna be like a chip and ow. Ow, jeez. Kicked the PC. Ow.
Purple's building a
Ow.
mock kit. First time in forever?
Ow. Ooh, that has kind of like a spicy aftertaste in my throat. Are you okay?
It was the Moi Moi Kyun.
Oh, the ear
So
blaster?
loud.
We gotta figure out how to fix that.
Yeah, it leaves a...
I feel like a spicy in here.
Yeah, that is not what I was expecting.
No.
Like, way at the back.
Yes. Not in my mouth, but a spicy in my throat.
That's strange. Show me the information again.
Sorry to have still not figured out how to fix the throne sounds.
God, that was loud. Sorry!
It was very loud. Did you catch who it was from? Was it a robot?
Anytime we try to fix it, it doesn't work.
I've tried to fix a couple things.
Sorry, I was too busy.
You were too distracted? I can double check.
Yeah. Let me read this again.
Robot! Thank you, Robot, for the surprise. Thank you! Thank
Has
you!
peanuts in it. Shrimp. Crab,
I'm not
orange
allergic to
squid,
any of these.
beef, pork,
in
chicken,
the
sesame,
crackers? It's got
salmon,
all of these in
mackerel.
the crackers?
May
No
contain
shot.
traces of seafood.
Oh,
gelatin.
may contain traces of, does not include.
No.
Okay, so those aren't the ingredients. I was like, how's the fuck? Y'all had fixed it before. Well, I
Made
broke
with
it
rice
again.
flour, coated in a soy sauce glaze.
Yeah, I wonder why it's... Why is
Yeah.
it spicy?
Interesting.
Yeah. Oh, it's giving me the yucks or the coffees.
Tasty. Tasty. I like it. What would you rate it out of 10?
I would give it a 6 out of 10, but I think if I could eat it in pieces and not one chunk it would have been a 7 out of 10.
They were smaller? I thought they were smaller.
Well, if I had just bitten it, but because I get plastic hands when I'm
Yeah.
building, I had Peanut drop it entirely in my mouth, which
Yeah.
was not the play.
Yeah.
I think eating it leisurely I would have given it a higher score.
I would also give it a 6.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
It was a lot crunchier than I thought, was anticipating.
I liked that texture though.
It was
That
good,
was
yes.
good.
I don't think it was bad. But because it was so big and it was that crunchy, I would almost have preferred it if it was
Smaller?
half the size.
Interesting.
It would make it easier to eat, you know?
Interesting. If we fixed it before, I wonder how I fixed it before, and I wonder how I fix it again. I wonder what I've been doing to mess with it.
I'm gonna take my hydrate. Thank you, Purple.
I wonder if I had fixed it and then like we just weren't hearing it, so then I started messing with it.
Maybe?
It's a possibility. The lower part goes this way. Boop. I can mess around with it again. So I think with this will be done the build, and then it's just the
Baku Paku?
Baku Baku.
Baku Paku?
There are stickers for the shoes.
What do they look like?
9 is one of them.
If they're just more little dots, I'd rather just paint those. Same with like the ones on the legs.
No, they are black pieces that go around, I think, this top. And then 10 and 8. Oh, the full shoe gets a cover. 10 and 8 and 9. Wow, so these 3 are big and cover the shoe. But the gray is the same color as this, so you could just use a black paint to paint the pieces that it says.
Yeah.
So we can leave those.
I don't like using big stickers like that. I'd rather just paint it.
You missed these pieces. Please. The shoe was looking kind of funky, even though it was supposedly done. So I was like, "This isn't. Something's up here."
Oh no. There's still one piece on this runner left over. No clue what it's for. Wattage. Whoa, the smell of watermelon's crazy.
Very strong.
Good smelling. This goes on this one.
And this goes on top. This way. This gets, I don't think we have this color gray. I don't think we have a gray this color, so it might be worthwhile to use this sticky.
Mm-hmm.
There's a decent amount of stickers on this kit.
There's a lot, yeah.
Oh. Uh-oh. Interesting, it doesn't say to put stickers on the other side, just on the outside.
Yeah.
This goes here, and then this solo one. Well, let me just knock his arm off. Sorry, little.
Yeah, his colors are cool. I like his colors.
Very cool. So like to give him a little tootsie.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
What's going on? I'm Manny Saya.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Thank you for the follow.
Welcome. Thank you very much. Welcome on in.
We're finishing up a Black
Tiki
Knight.
Ballet, worth it. I don't know what that is. I'ma be honest. I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's the one that I accidentally called a Tickle Bang.
The Tickle Bang?
Yeah.
Which one is that?
It's, I believe it's a Witch from Mercury model kit. I believe it's also an HG scale. I think it's
we
like
have
no, it's not. It's not a mobile suit. I think it's like a mobile armor or like something that your suit goes on and then flies on. Because when you're on Earth, a lot of the mobile suits will sit on like an air surfboard or like an air glider to help them move around when they're in Earth's gravity. I think the Tick-Belong is one of those. The Zwart's flight unit. Boom! Test my Witch from Mercury knowledge. I'm pretty pleased. I haven't built one. I also find it fun to call it the Tickle Bang.
The Tickle Bang.
The Tick-Belong, the Tickle Bang.
Digimon, have you guys seen K-pop Demon Hunters? Heard good things about it from friends, but they're also K-pop fans. Me, I'm not too fond of it, so I don't know if I should relate first to watch Demon Hunter. K-pop? What? I have not seen that.
I don't think I've seen any Demon Hunter K-pop. I know a little bit about K-pop. A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
I was more familiar with K-pop like 10 years ago.
Oh.
K-pop is evolved. There's new groups now. Groups that I don't know of. I don't know.
Get on there.
Can we file this stream under educational? Absolutely, whatever you want.
I can't get this.
HG, Witch from Mercury Flight Support Unit. Yes, okay. Also pretty cheap.
Got it. Nice.
I have a Zwart plane.
You can flip it to page.
Oh boy. Damn. Okay.
Even with your help, I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish it all today. Probably have to finish it up tomorrow. Or next stream.
Yeah, this whole runner is gonna be like back back piece.
Backpack.
Ever seen G Gundam?
Backpack. Love G Gundam. G Gundam is the best Gundam. It's so... Oh, we got a Peanut Pictionary.
And a Peanut Pictionary.
Peanut Pictionary. G Gundam is so fun. It's so absurd. And that's what makes it so enjoyable to me.
Food. Alley Cat wants food for Peanut Pictionary. Alright. Just food in general? Oh, I just spilled out my markers. This one, I want this one. Seems appropriate after today's stream.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Trader Jackknife.
Hi.
Welcome. Come on in.
Sorry, I'm just getting those last couple of nubs here. Yes. Okay, I will go wash my fingies. Get all the
Locally.
plastic dust off my fingers.
I'm gonna move on in here. Bam. Alright, for those of you who don't know the drill, Peanut Pictionary, there's 5 rounds. Alley Cat has chosen food as the category. So food it will be. I'll wait for Smiley. Everyone can play. YouTube, Twitch. Might be a delay. Be forewarned. Food. What am I gonna pick? Hey, bud. What Gundam is that? I don't recognize it. It is, the Black Knight. From Seed. Gundam Seed. He's really cool. Now he's just chilling off to the side while we get ready for Pictionary. Gundam got me into art? Okay, I'm going to start drawing. Also, I'm gonna do like a wide variety of things. So everything's different. Okay? Ready? Go.
Yes. What Gundam is that? I don't recognize it. It's a newer one. From the Gundam Seed Freedom movie. Very cool looking. I love the color scheme and that it looks like a Batman. Gundam got me into art. It wasn't Peanut Pictionary that got you into art. Look at this masterpiece. Me ready. Good luck, Christian. No guesses yet. Shoon. Just waiting to see which chat moves first. Corn! Christian got that first.
Corn.
It's very rare that YouTube gets something before the Twitch chat does.
Corn. Good job, Christian. Corn.
Pineapple.
So close. Corn.
Pro tip, main armor sections that are black look really good in pearlized black. Ooh, would a pearlized black be more like if it's shiny?
Mm-hmm.
Look,
Like
corn.
iridescent.
Okay, I gotta get to the keyboard. Oh. There we go. And I gotta make it visible. There we go.
We go again.
It's corn! At first I thought it was a grenade. Why is Peanut so darn talented?
It's a gift and a curse.
She was born this way.
It's a gift and a curse.
Pearlized is semi-metallic without being too gaudy. That sounds beautiful. Brain in a bowl. Bowl of fruit. eyeball. Spaghetti.
Spaghetti. Somebody touching my spaghetti.
Oh, that's what that Lady Gaga song is about. It's peanut. Oh, your spaghetti scared the shit out of him.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
god,
gosh.
buddy. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Brother. Bro hates spaghetti.
Are you okay, hey, buddy? You okay?
He hates Italians.
Was it stinky? He just freaked the fuck out.
When the moon hits your eye, that's like a pizza pie.
Okay.
That's amore.
It's okay. You okay? Buddy, you okay? It's okay. It's just Peanut.
It's just spaghetti.
It's just your auntie being a weirdo. Loki hates Italians. Cry. I'm gonna try to.
It's a problem we're trying to work on.
Buddy, you're okay. Come on.
More food.
Okay, I gotta add the. I was distracted by Loki freaking the frick out. Broccoli? Ramen. You okay, honey? Is it dinky? Is this dinky to you? Is that why you don't like it? I wasn't expecting him to almost jump off the table. That was surprising. Peg spaghetti. Good guess, Christian. It's very close. Why are you throwing garbage on my guy? Ice cream sandwich? Burrito.
Burrito.
Oh, Gingerbeard.
Burrito.
Burrito, you were just behind, Christian. Wrap.
How many more do I have?
We keep
Two
touching
more.
Tootsies. I don't like it.
Sorry. Oh. Give me another food.
My favorite food.
I feel like it's so easy.
Well, I said that without having a food in mind, so I'm very curious to see what you're about to draw. Whatever Peanut thinks my favorite food is. Dang, my slow fingies, Christian. You'll get them next time. This is fun. I'm glad you like it. It's a fun little redeem. Little chat redeem. Little break from the Gunpla building for a couple of minutes. Cookie. Ah, top hat. Love eating those. Very good. There's a metallic ice blue paint at Walmart that's good for painting heat discoloration and thrusters. You gotta love when things are available at Walmart because it makes them so readily accessible, so readily available. Big fan. Do you want specifics for this, or is something marshmallow, ice cream, cake?
Cake!
Gingerbeard got that like a millisecond before Christian. That one was very, very close. Wedding cake, specifically. That's why I was asking if you wanted like strawberry shortcake or if just regular cake was gonna cut it.
I was just gonna do cake.
Layered cake. It do be layered. The candle from Beauty and the Beast, but fat. It's my favorite food.
Yeah.
Delicious. Okay, so Gingerbeard had that first. What about your favorite food?
I don't want to draw it.
Why? You don't want to oust yourself?
No, it's just gonna be. It'd be hard to tell what it is because I don't know how to draw it super distinct.
Orc's bucket hat. That's what I thought it was. We need confirmation. Is your favorite food cake, Smiley?
I just went for a sweet direction.
It's my... I don't know if desserts count. When people say favorite food, I don't usually think of desserts, but if desserts count, then I think cake probably... Like an angel food cake, a strawberry angel food cake would probably be my favorite. I loved very, very soft, fluffy, light desserts. And if you can include fruit in them, all the best. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Okay, fifth and final round. I don't like where this one's going. This one makes me uncomfortable. My favorite is mushroom. Mushrooms in general? Oh, okay, now I see what it is. Pizza. Turkey! It do be turkey. Oh, is it turkey?
Yeah.
Okay, because after that, Kristen guessed chicken, and I was like, I should probably fact check
I
that
was
this is
go-
indeed a turkey and
I
not
was
a chicken.
I was gonna go for like a chicken dinner because you said chicken dinner, but I'm like, I'm just gonna draw turkey because it's so easy. It's easy to remember what it is.
Oh, I hit caps lock.
Turkey!
Is there two?
And then I leave.
Is there 2Ks? 1K. 1K. There we go.
Yay, that was fun.
That was a
good
pretty
one.
even game across the board. I thought it was someone sleeping in an igloo. At first, I was very concerned. I didn't know what Peanut was drawing. They looked like little arms sticking out, and I was like, I don't know about this one. It's a turkey. GG's, gang.
Good job!
So we've got Christian, X-Chuck, and Trader Jackknife on the board, but Gingerbeard took it home with a +2. Apologies, I've got the hiccups. I got the yuck. I got the yuckums.
Jeez.
Boop.
Very good.
Good turkey. Oh my
Oh
goodness.
my gosh.
She yelling.
Ugh.
Oh, Big Man's still waiting for Din Din. Politely laying in the background. Big
Good
Man
boy.
wants food. A blurry Big Man wants food.
Ugh.
There you go. If I lean this way, you can see him patiently waiting to be fed.
What a good boy.
Good boy, Big Man. Cake is the best. I love cake. Cake is so tasty. Bravo, Peanut. Great work.
Thanks! That was a good one. I like ones like that where it's vague.
Yeah.
And you could do a bunch of like different things. All categories are good. Don't get me wrong. I like specific ones. But I also like when I can just go off and do whatever.
Pop off, King.
Yeah, thank you, I will.
Oh, he's got like a... This is a beam... This is a...
The light sword? The laser sword?
Yeah,
Laser sword?
from Halo.
Yep.
What's the name of that sword specifically? Beam sword? Energy sword.
Energy sword,
Energy
that's
sword.
it.
I was like, I need
I
to
always forgot the name
protect
of
my
it.
Halo nerd badge of honor. I need to remember the name of this.
Imagine mobile armor looking like a turkey. The Thanksgiving Gundam.
Oh my god, he gets little pointies in his tootsies.
Rhino shoes.
I think that's hilarious. Is it these? Do these?
No,
these?
those are two. I guess they have to be.
Yes! I don't know.
Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous.
That's very funny. I think this is hilarious.
Food Wars! Yes.
Ta-da, is what we're building from Gundam. This is actually from Gundam. This is from the Gundam Seed Freedom movie that came out earlier. I think it was earlier this year, if not tail end of last year.
Yeah.
It's this up here. So if you haven't seen the movie, which I don't
name
know
of it
if
is
very
covered.
many
Let me
people
just-
have,
I'll just put it up top.
you
can see the name.
This is the kit right here. I think it's very cool looking. But I can understand that it might not look like a Gundam because to me Gundams aren't always this flashy. Like this almost looks
Yes.
more Transformer-esque.
Yeah. I think the red chest really makes me think of Optimus Prime. But I love the wings on his helmet. I love the wings on his shoulders. The shoe spike is an artistic choice they made.
Gotta bend the arms in a
And
little
that's
bit so that they're not straight. You gotta tilt the head.
Came out January 2024 in Japan.
There we go. It looks elegant, actually. I quite like it. I think it can do without this little beam.
Yes.
So this is optional. You don't have to do this. We were just doing it because it seemed interesting
sake
that
of
there was
it?
an option to put shoe spikies in.
Yeah.
It.
Very interesting.
We were curious about this and gave it a shot.
Yeah.
But it does indeed. I don't think I would pose him with these per se because they look a little bit out of place. Maybe they'll fit a little bit more once he's got like the cape and everything on. Because who doesn't love a Gundam with a cape? I'm very excited for this.
Looks cool.
This is gonna be really cool.
I like the texture on it too. Like the
Yeah.
print. It's cool.
Yeah, that it's not just solid color.
Yeah. I like it.
Came out in January 2024 in Japan. There you go. But we're coming close to time, and Peanut's got to yeet out of here at a reasonable hour. So I think for today we'll stop at the base build. There are still weapons to be built. There is still the backpack to build, and then the cape to attach to it. So there's still a decent amount of work to go into this guy. But because this part of it is done, it seems like a good stopping point.
Yeah.
Instead of starting a new piece and not being able to finish it. So we have 1, 2, if you call this a page, because there's not a whole lot here, 3 pages left before he's done. But the pages 2 and 3 are almost like 1 page combined, to be honest. So
I think
maybe
it's
2
just
pages left.
showing you where to put everything.
Yeah,
Not as much building.
exactly.
Ooh. Woo.
What a freaking cool looking kid, though.
Fancy. Yeah, he is neat. I like him.
He's very cool. Big fan. Definitely want to pose with the weapons and get the back cape on.
Yeah. Very cool.
Love. Big fan. So
I
this is
want
as far
to
as we
eat
got
this.
today. Don't eat it.
It looks like fruit roll up.
Does look like fruit roll up. No eating. Boop. Boop. Oh,
Very good. Oh.
because we didn't do Peanut Pictionary like this. So if I go like that, oh, big man, he's like, please,
Aw.
please feed me.
He's out of energy. He's withering away.
What are you gonna do without dinner, big man?
Dang.
He just looks so,
So sad.
so done. So this is how big he is. HG.
He looks cool.
He
I like
does
him
look
a lot.
cool.
He's neat.
He's probably, I'm gonna try to find a way to put him up here with some of the other seed kits.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
My little seed area. I'll have to rearrange some of the acrylic stands to make space for him.
There's lots of space in there.
Yes, because there's the Shi-ve and then there's the Calri, I believe it is the white suit. And I'd like to have both of them in there. Blessed. You scared big man.
Excuse me.
He woke up and started looking for the sneeze. So what's happening?
Sorry, buddy. It's over here. Go
Bye.
investigate, buddy.
Yeah, he's gotta go have a look.
Very
Ta-da! Very cool. Love.
Yeah, very cool.
Love a big shoulder moment, to be honest.
A lot of missing colors, but who cares? Still looks epic. Yeah.
Yes.
Really
So
cool.
there are areas where there are supposed to be stickers. So you see all these like raised areas here. These are all supposed to be like a white color. There are stickers that go with them. Sorry, I punched you guys. But it would look a little bit nicer to be able to paint them. Same with the shoes. There's a lot of components on the shoes, on the heel specifically, where there's supposed to be stickers.
Yeah.
But I think we'll have Peanut paint these. And there's a couple areas on the kit itself where I think a little bit of paint would go a long way.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit harder to see in the webcam. I'd have to show you on the top down, but I'm
I
very
think
impressed with this for
he's
an
pretty
HG
cool.
because
Yeah.
there's a lot that you can do to zhuzh this up.
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of HGs, I'm like, what do I do with this?
Yeah, I agree. He's cool.
But there's a lot I think that could be done to make this pop a little bit more.
Seed kits do a good job at adding a little bit of extra design.
I love seed kits.
That it's not just so plain. I appreciate that.
Good. Good. Very good. So I'll swap you spots.
Perfect. I'll put these in the box. Okay, so we're done.
Which eye sticker did you pick? The one with the line. There was one with the dot and there was one with the line, and I went with the line sticker.
There's
So
the
not
dot
that one.
Not this one.
Not the one she is showing you right now. Okay. First we'll say goodbye to YouTube. Bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
We will be back on Wednesday at 5 o'clock, yeah?